topics, whether conscious or cosmic. It's never nonsense, mega levels are microscopic. It's a Killah Priest project, AD control the rocket. Before we land the plane, many things we engage and explain. The unexplained, without mask. Welcome to the Killah Priest podcast. Killah Priest podcast. Go, Pooch,
that's real.
Go, Pooch,
yeah,
go.
That's right. That's right. All right,
go,
all right. Yo, what's good? What's good? We in here. We in here. What's good, y'all? What's up? What's up? It's SoloGems. You know what I mean? This is take 2, y'all. If y'all didn't know, but we in here now. We in here now. We talking. We building. Shout out to everybody. I see we got some special guests in here. Real talk. Shout out to Menkheppera.
Peace. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? You know what this is. Menkheppera the Great.
Mm-hmm.
Just chilling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, real talk. Yo, Menkheppera, who's these? Who's
them? Yeah. These are my chilling snacks.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying?
Talk.
This is a minute head. And you know what I'm saying? This is my other son over. Come here, boy. This is Minnow Tap.
Hey, that's love, man. That's love, man. Shout out to that. Shout out to Yep. Shout out to Z.
Yep.
Z's in the crowd tonight. Yo,
what up, Solo? What up, Mac? What up?
Chilling.
Peace.
Yep. Running the rocket, AD Dizzle.
No doubt. Welcome back. I finally hit the go live button this time, man. This was round 2.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's definitely a fact. We was
good thing we can go an hour in.
I know, right? Because we was.
I know this last minute. I was like, damn.
Because we was rolling. We was dead ass rolling in. You know what I mean? Shout outs to that. You know. Yeah. But if y'all wondering, my pops, he should be coming on later, maybe. You know what I mean? He got a show coming up in New York, so you know what I mean. I got the fly and everything like that, so he's gonna be out there. You know. Yeah. So you know what I mean. He's getting ready for his flight. But
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, the Raiders took Ashton Genty.
You going to the show, Lo?
Nah. I'm gonna be out here. He's only gonna be there for like a day or two. So I think.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's gonna fly in and out, really. You know what I mean? Just, yeah, he's only going. I think the day of the show he leaves. Oh. Yeah. So that's. I got the fly. I'm gonna send it. To AD.
In and out. You know how that go.
Yeah.
The Raiders took Ashton Genty, yo.
The Raiders took Ashton Genty?
Raiders got him, yo.
Yeah, I told you, man. I told you. First of all, my bets are looking nice right now. You know.
Got him right at 6.
They got him right at 6. I told you the 6.5. I got the under. Yeah, that's real talk.
So wait. Shedeur ain't go yet. What round?
Nah, he ain't go. Nobody picked him yet.
Nah, Shedeur ain't going yet.
Hell, I guess
What round is this?
It's still the first round. They ain't picked number 6.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Pick number 6. Yep.
So Cam Ward went first.
Brian Douglas. Shout out to Harry Walsh. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Welcome to the Podcraft. You know.
Yeah, we ain't here, man.
Yep.
Yeah. We just checking out on the draft right now. We living our lives.
Yeah.
You know. Yo, anybody got anything going on?
Nah. So let's build about this draft, man.
Okay.
You heard you heard what they was talking about Shedeur?
Yeah, they talk real greasy about him, yo.
I heard.
Yeah, they were saying his ego, he got a certain ego with him. Mm-hmm. He also don't got the strongest arm.
Right.
Yeah, but that's crazy though, yo. That's
my argument is y'all seen what he already was done. Doing. You know what I'm saying? He already got a resume.
Yeah.
This is not. You already got to see him. I guess I don't know how he performed in the combine where people got to see him in person, and then they probably didn't like his swagger because once again he's a Sanders. You see how Prom move?
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
Of course,
that's a
he
fact.
With that same type of swagger with him. So, you know, the NFL, man, I love the sport, but you know the organization, they're a little biased, man.
Oh yeah,
especially to Prom, regardless.
Oh yeah. They got
regardless of how great he is great, but they just didn't like how he he drag his nuts around. So I think that they got that same little chip on Shedeur. You know what I'm saying? Even though Shedeur should be confident, Shedeur proving himself at the college to the max. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know, he always remind me of. Now I'm going to say, you know, what he remind me of. He remind me of when Geno was coming out. Geno Smith, like heavily, he remind me of Geno. And what you're saying is kind of similar to
the style of play.
Yeah, the style of play, and I think that's his comp, in my opinion. Like early Geno, not Geno of today, but early Geno. I always thought like, yeah, he got a little Geno in him, like very accurate. You know what I mean? Very accurate. Can move a little bit, not the most mobile guy. You know what I mean? But yeah, you definitely right. It's cause of Dion. That's why he's not going as early as we think that he should have went.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
He remind me of Tom Brady.
And if you could pull up some highlights on Shedeur Sanders, man.
He was balling, yo. I don't know what they talking about. He had no offensive line, and he didn't have no running back.
Can we do that?
AD, if you could.
I'm gonna check it out.
Let me see. I think we could. Because it's like
highlight.
Highlights.
Yeah. It don't have to be like this. Yeah, just
Like,
just mute it.
The movie clip.
That's true. That's a good point.
It's like a movie clip, yeah.
But what you say about the NFL is real because the NFL, I've always said, yeah, it's an army thing. You gotta be rolling as like an army soldier. They got like a military mindset. You know what I mean? Like how they look at players. They don't want somebody that's I don't know.
Renegade.
Yeah, they don't like the people that like are not gonna play like as the team. You know what I mean? Or the structure or the system. You know what I mean? Like, you know me. I play my game.
Well, it's certain cats.
Yeah.
It's certain cats.
Yeah.
Like, all right, for instance, right?
Mm-hmm.
Look, let's look at these dots real quick while we talk. For instance, look what they did to Antonio Brown after he started acting up.
Mm-hmm.
Right? He was the Steelers though.
Mm-hmm.
He was doing whatever he wanted on the Steelers at first.
Mm-hmm.
Once it got to where it's like too crazy, then the commissioners and them coming in, that's when they cut him. That's when he started getting big from the lead and stuff like that.
Yeah,
they tolerate it if it's generating paper.
Yep, that's true.
Yeah.
If it's generating paper, they tolerate it. But once you already got a stamp on your name, so like say Antonio Brown's son trying to come in the league.
Right.
He gotta be an angel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a real talk. Yeah, it's a real talk.
He gotta be an angel, and then not only an angel, he has to be way better athlete than his pops.
Yeah.
For no reason. So now they looking at Shedeur the same way. Like, oh, you Dion's son, you ain't looking like Dion's son.
Yeah, they did saying that.
You're not super fast like Dion. You're not amazing.
That's a good point.
You looking like a regular human being.
And you know,
but he's a good player. Fuck all of that.
He's a baller, yo.
Why the scale? They putting a, and this is worse than what they doing with Bronny.
I was about to get to that. That's crazy you say that. I was about to get to that.
He done proved Shedeur did more in the college level than Bronny did in the college level. Have a more so right. Shedeur.
Yeah.
Have a more so right to earn his spot and be in a top spot more than Bronny did.
Yeah.
And look where Bronny at compared to what Shedeur going through right now.
I'm gonna tell you another thing too, yo. It's they don't like generational wealth. You know what I'm saying? And they also don't like, you know what I'm saying, the non-sad story. We helped you little black kids out. And now you little black kids is in the NFL and look what we did for y'all. But if you already come, you know, when you study Dion, he's sitting on about like 600 acres of land. Got like 3 houses on the land, the big house, little house, the tiny house. Got all kind of papered out the game, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, they doing him the same way that they did the white boy that used to play for UCLA. You remember him? Got drafted by the Cardinals.
Josh Rosen.
Josh Rosen. They said the same thing. Oh, I'm not that strong. He's privileged, this, that, or whatever. They want the sob story that they can put on there and be like, this nigga was living up under the sewer. You know what I'm saying? And he was sleeping with the rats and the roaches and look at his life now. You know what I'm saying? They want that sad rash the riches story where if you already, you know what I'm saying, got the riches and then you come in to get some more, you know what I'm saying, on some generational shit, they like, you know, what's the story in that? And then it's his name too, so you know he go through the whole phase of, like you said, he's Deion Sanders' son, but you ain't Deion Sanders though.
Yeah, that's the main thing though about the league though. The league is.
Look at the dots. Let's go to the clip right quick, AB. Look at the dots.
Yeah, he was.
This nigga's not no joke. He's not nothing to play with.
Right.
Nah, yeah, that's what it is. I mean, look, he gonna be selected.
They want him to be Superman. The evidence is right there. They got years of the clips.
Yeah, but you gotta know that black quarterbacks are always looked at differently, and it's crazy to say that, but they always criticize black quarterbacks. They've been doing that for eon, like all our life. Look at Lamar. Lamar is the same thing in the draft. Lamar was projected to go. They project him to be a receiver.
Yeah, they kept trying to get him to switch.
Yeah, that was different because Lamar is a athlete though.
Yeah.
He plays football and a professional football like it's still Pop Warner youth football.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what he do.
Yeah.
The only style of quarterbacks you see that is youth football. Niggas running, spinning.
Right.
Yeah.
Dropping his shoulder. He's getting to the second level when dropping his shoulder.
Yeah. That's a real talk.
He's a dog. As a quarterback, he's a dog. You know that.
Yeah.
And he played a game like that too. But they criticized him for that. Right?
Mm-hmm.
They like, oh, that's all you could do. You can't sit up in the pocket, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Because their metrics is, like, that's why I said military. The metrics is all military. So it's like, yo, that's why back in the day they loved those, 6'5" stature, stand in the pocket, throw the ball. That's what they like. You know what I mean? That's why they always project these mobile quarterbacks to either be wide receivers or they criticize them. They always downplay the actual talent level. And then you got to be, and if you want to really make it as a NFL quarterback that's black, you got to be clean cut. And it's crazy how to say that, but if you're not the typical clean cut, Russell Wilson archetype, they're gonna talk about you and criticize you. Even they criticize
No disrespect to Russell Wilson. I fuck with Russell Wilson. OD. I don't know his upbringing or nothing, but he don't count for real for me. He don't. No disrespect to him. I don't know where he came from. I know he had to work hard, whatever, to get what he got. That it don't count for me. When I look at Lamar Jackson, I was in grade school with somebody like that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It hit a little different. When I look at Michael Vick, I can relate to that. Now, that's an uncle. I see him walking in the street.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Russell, I can't really say. Even, shout outs to Patrick Mahomes. I love him. He's a great player. Shout out to his pops. He was a great player at baseball. Much love to them.
Mm-hmm.
No shade, but I'm just saying, I don't know.
Yeah.
It hit a little different. It just hit a little different. It just hit a little different. Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
Shout out to him.
Right.
Peace. You know what I'm saying? Hit a little different. Look at my brothers like RG3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's what I'm trying to say. You got to be a certain level. That's why I said Lamar is not clean cut. You know what I mean? Like, or even Shedeur. Like, even Shedeur, in a way, you could say he's not a clean cut quarterback. Like, he's that archetype of, like,
And
like,
he don't pass the brown paper bag test either.
What do you mean?
I mean, he's not light skinned.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. I got you. Yeah, it's just they gonna always criticize. And I think this is another topic too. Like, yes, today we have a problem with like who's coming from the streets, who's coming from like privilege. A lot of quarterbacks, matter of fact, not even quarterbacks. A lot of athletes now are getting like bred it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They being raised to go to the league. You know what I mean? In a way.
Which is not fair.
Mm-hmm.
You know how many athletes I done seen?
Yeah.
That's not fair. Now we not getting the looks in your local high schools.
Mm-hmm.
There's legends in these local high schools. You can go to neighborhood to neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
Ask for the best athlete. Yo, in high school, this dude averaged 60.
Mm-hmm.
Averaged 80. Go back to the stat books. He did that. Why the scouts not coming in?
Right.
They already got their picks. They already got the lines. They already know what they looking at.
Mm-hmm.
So many certain schools you can go to.
Mm-hmm.
And these families can't pay for that. They can't pay for you to go to that school.
Yeah. That's real talk. All those little camps, you know what I mean? They got camps too that bred these players too. You know, you go to running back camps, tight end camps, whatever camps you go to.
You could spend all your money on those camps.
Mm-hmm.
And still nobody see you.
Exactly. Yeah. Real talk. Real talk.
But the Panthers got the wide receiver from Arizona.
Okay, I like that
I've
pick.
been in those jamborees, bro. People, them coaches got the arm around the play already.
Right. Oh yeah.
You going to the jamboree, you there early. Before the coaches get there, he coming in with a play already on his arm.
Oh yeah. Real talk. Nah, once you get to college, you know it gets straight political in college. That's one thing I learned about my own journey about college. Like, if I could like tell people like, yo, it's like, yo, college is a lot of politics.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like whatever you thought you was in high school, abandon that. I'll tell any high school kid that right away. I'm like, yo, whatever you think you are, you could be this. I don't care if you was a superstar. Yo, abandon that thought, because yo, the way how they move in college, yo, you gotta go by the system, and it's crazy.
If they wasn't calling you and you just walking
exactly,
exactly, bugging out.
Yeah,
you better go on that field and prove it. And even if that, you better be likable, coachable.
Mm-hmm. Man, you gotta be.
And you still gotta do what they say. You could be the nicest, knowing you the nicest. They could know you the nicest.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, you fiending for your spot too much. Sit right here.
Yeah, nah, that's what I'm saying. Like, and look, yo, and that's why I'm talking about my experience. I played running back, right, in high school. You know what I mean? I was listen. I think I was great.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But like, yo, but nah, it was some real stuff. Like, nah, once I went to college, they start moving me around, and it's like, yo, why I don't get the same opportunity as a kid? And I'm like, I get it. Like, I'm bigger than the other kid or whatever. However you see me. You think I play fullback? I hated fullback, first of all. But I played, in college, I had to move around all these different positions. I never even got the chance to play my own position. And even from freshman year, I'm like, freshman year, I'm over here competing. I'm like, I'm running with the third string O-line. And I'm getting yards off of the third string O-line. I'm just sitting here trying to like maneuver, but the guy that's in front of me, he's always just getting the looks. He's getting the looks because he's playing with the starters. I'm like, I wish I was playing with the starters.
Yeah, it is politics, yo.
Yeah,
the coach gotta like you. You can have the numbers and everything, but if it's not, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So preparation and time. You gotta waste your time, and they gotta decide if it's your time or not.
Exactly.
For real.
Exactly.
It's all in the gateholder's hands.
Yep.
And they sometimes 9 times out of 10, they ain't looking at you unless you out of this world. You could be good.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you out of this world, and even if you out of this world, if they don't like the way you move on the field, you're not getting looked at.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
You not getting looked. Oh, you coming in here, your cleats untied. Now I don't like how he play with his cleats untied. That's not professional.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, man.
You see what they were saying about Ashton Genty? They're like, why are you standing up in the backfield? You supposed to be in a 2-point stance as opposed to you.
Comfortable. He probably a track runner.
Exactly. So I was about to say that too. That's crazy because your stance is predicated on how comfortable you feel. You know what I mean? You can't that little horse stance you do. Like I don't really like all that. Like the comfortable people stand up. Some people do different things to get the ball. You know what I mean? But you said the right thing.
I used to play with a dude. He used to literally squat like this, like sit down.
Sit down. Yeah, that's like. I don't ain't doing that.
For real, but he'll have a lead foot or whatever, but it'd be consistent. And he was just literally spotting shit down.
Real talk.
He was comfortable like that. He still
Yeah.
had explosiveness. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Yo.
Yeah, it's just, you know, it is all political, man, and that's the cold thing about it is that it's political, and it's like you said, it's in the gatekeeper's hands, and you see that, you know, to me, you know, even Menkheppera when he first came out, he was like the best player to him coming out is Shedeur. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And then I just watch because I've been watching the draft politics every single day, and they just been chiseling him down. Oh, he won. Then he dropped down to the Giants. Then he went from the Giants to now he dropped down to the Saints. And then he went from the Saints, and now he's supposed to be dropped down to what's his name? Pittsburgh.
Right.
So it's like, come on, man. You know, you just everybody know who the best player is when you first coming out of when the college season is over.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody know who the dogs are. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Well, after they start running the numbers and they start doing all the little political stuff in the background, and next thing you know, they start coming out saying it's this person and that person and this, and it's like, come on, we just go off of tape, you know, people balling.
That's what I'm saying. That they got something called the eye test.
Exactly.
From the eye, when you look at Shedeur Sanders, he's that.
Yep.
He's that.
Go get a soda out of it.
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
He's that. Get him a good offensive line, and he's that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And
so they got Calvin Banks.
What you really want, he passed first.
The Saints just got Calvin Banks.
Yep. I'm telling you.
Out of Texas, yeah. So they doing a run on offensive lineman.
I say it like this. I say it like this. Look.
He's slinging it.
Yeah.
Yeah, a baller,
the way I look at it, though, he's going to get drafted, though. I mean,
he's getting drafted.
He's going to get drafted.
If he don't get drafted, it's an NFL strike. Nobody watch the NFL this next season.
Nah, he going to get drafted. You can't say it. But
to me, it's a good thing, too, though, because the later he goes in the rounds, the better the team's going to be.
Yeah, I said
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, it's whatever God intends, you know what I mean? I said, sometimes things work in crazy ways. It might not be as planned. Like we say, we think this, like we know he's great, but like at the end of the day, God has a different plan for him. He's gonna go somewhere that's gonna work out for him. So that's how I look at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
These are highlights, right? What is this? Oh, these are like projections. I got you.
Oh yeah.
I was like wondering what's going on. Yo.
Yeah, so Kevin Banks went to the Saints. That was stupid, but hey, that's not my team. As long as we don't get a kicker, man, I'm good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Get anybody else but a kicker in the first round, and I'll be cool.
Nah, nobody getting no kick in no first round now.
So Bengals is your team.
Yeah, Bengals is his team. Yeah, Bengals is his team.
Well, I'm not even from.
That's what I was saying before we was on air.
We was on live. Yeah.
I went through a long list of because I'm a players guy.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
First Super Bowl I ever seen was the Rams versus the Titans.
Oh, with Steve McNair.
Steve McNair, Eddie George.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right.
Against the greatest show on turf.
So turf, yes. Torrey Hall, Isaac Bruce.
Oh yeah.
Marshall Faulk.
Yeah. Yeah, they were balling.
Marshall Faulk was my guy. He was a dual running back.
Yeah, everything.
Catch the ball.
Yeah, Marshall Faulk was a baller.
My guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Then came along. I feel like he's top 5 running back all time.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Especially as a
Hold on, I didn't even say his name yet. Marshall Faulk is too, but to me, that's my personal favorite. He number one.
You like Marshall Faulk number
LaDainian
one?
Tomlinson.
I knew he was gonna say that. Yeah, LaDainian.
LaDainian Tomlinson was my favorite play. Is my favorite play of all time.
I respect that.
That was my guy. That I grew up watching him.
Yeah, that was Z's probably. I always knew that about you too. I said LaDainian Thompson. You can't front LaDainian Thompson with Z.
That was my guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I was a San Diego fan. If you may. I was there with Drew Brees.
You
I was there, Phillip Rivers. Them AFC Conference champions.
Oh yeah.
I was there.
Yeah.
Antonio Gates. I was there.
He was there. Yeah, too bad, yo.
I was there.
Lived a lot of disappointment though. I know that
Chris
feeling.
Chambers, I was there. Quentin Jammer, I was there.
Yeah. Right.
Sean Marion, Lights Out, I was there.
Oh yeah, Sean Marion. I remember Sean Marion.
Yep. Now you couldn't from
Every time.
I was there.
Yeah, they had a squad, Joe. They just, Phillip Rivers, man, he just
Phillip Rivers, he just
had. When we had Drew, we was balling.
Yeah, you had
Drew got hurt.
Yeah.
Drew got hurt. Phil came in, and he wasn't that bad. He was slinging it.
Right.
So I was rolling with Phil. LT, man, that one game, man.
Yeah.
Wait, which one?
In the playoffs.
Because the
Patriot.
Oh, you heard his knee.
He hadn't hit the bike.
Yep.
I cried in the living room.
Hold on. First of all, did y'all hear about what's going on with Shannon Sharp? I'm not even trying to change it. Did y'all see what's going on with that?
Damn, I ain't want to hear it, man. Crazy deal. He a little freaky.
Yeah.
Him, Chad Johnson, Shaq, all them niggas, all them old niggas with money. Niggas a little freaky, so the niggas be wanting to get crazy.
Yo, Z,
chill out.
Z, cut the N word a little bit. You know what I mean? Nah, you good. We just on live. I feel you. Yeah, we gonna. Yeah, just a little too heavy.
They a little crazy. I ain't going front. Them cats a little crazy.
Right. Nah,
they be going crazy, son. You gotta peep it. They be talking.
Yeah, she kind of like low key set him up too, though.
I don't know about it. I don't know nothing about it.
She hitting for the.
Speak no evil, hear no evil. See no evil.
She want 50 mil.
Do I saw a little bit in the case, you know what I mean? It do seem a little like, for ransom.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I was looking at videos, I was like, that's why you gotta you gotta watch who you deal with, man. Like, you gotta protect yourself on all facets.
They're gonna make me do it. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it big. Make me do it, son. Yo, it be cases, and this be taken away from the real cases for real. Right? These be taken away from the real victims. I don't know Shorty incident. I don't know what happened. But I'm just saying, certain times, bro, these chicks be with it. Asking for that. Demanding that. Wanting that. And then they see they don't get no benefit from it. And then it's a problem. It's an issue.
Yep. Because if it was a real case, she'd have found it'd have been something legal, not civil.
Yeah, it'd be, son, why is it about money if somebody really violated you?
Because it's the only thing that can make them chicks happy. It's the money. That's it.
No, it's cash.
She want that Birkin bag.
Yeah, you got
She been wanting the Birkin. He just wasn't going to give it up.
No.
She was probably with all that thinking, oh, he probably going to buy me a Birkin after I do this. No.
AD. He said play that. Sent you.
And I'm not saying that's the case in that thing. But, like, it be, son.
Got it up right now. Here we go.
Yeah, she.
I got it. My dad said this?
Yeah.
Abdul Carter. With Dexter Lawrence, Brian Burns, and Kayvon Thibodeau already in the mix, the Giants don't need Abdul Carter, but he is one of the best defensive prospects in the past.
The latest one.
The Bears took Colston Loveland. You hear me?
What was the latest thing he sent?
I don't know. The Bears took Colston Loveland.
You probably know Cinderella the way Disney told it.
Tight end.
This is going into Disney Movies Dark Origin. 13 minutes. I'm not sure if y'all ready for a subject change, but that's what Priest said.
It's up to y'all. I mean, y'all ready?
Are y'all still on the football?
I mean,
yeah, we still got to
just quickly on the like whole Shannon thing. I think I'll say this at least. I feel like let me not even say feel like. Let me think. gotta be careful what you're dealing with. Shannon has a lot of money. You have a high status as a legend. You know what I mean, in the NFL. Yo, you gotta be careful who you deal with. You know, these young girls, they'll look at you, they gonna take advantage of you. You know what I mean? If you're not aware of that, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like, just because you got the bread, you got the status, don't mean they gonna try to, you know, compromise your, you know what I mean, your status or who you are. You know what I mean?
Turn you into a victim.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yo, you can't just spot evil right in front of you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They come in different ways.
And when you get money like that, Joe, and you start hitting that milli joint, you gotta watch your words careful, man, and how you dealing with everybody, because you know everybody's like, okay, well, what can I, you know, okay, bam, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you know, even how she caught him with the words and stuff like that, it's like, you know, you get a certain status, man, you know. And, you know, if I ain't gonna lie to you, if I had bread like that and I wasn't married, I would just be paying chicks, yo. I'd be like, look, come in and go, man, straight up and down.
Yeah, but that's what he was technically doing, though.
Yeah. But he talking too much, though. He was talking too much.
AD, real quick, play that the football video my pop sent.
Shout out to Crip Jesus, yo, May 1st. Now Valley Wellness.
The real Black Illuminati. He got he got a real what's in it.
In the air, it's because
he got an event
we have finally arrived at the week of this NFL draft.
Uh-oh.
With the 2025 NFL Draft Week now upon us, no more time being wasted. Let us dive right into it. Number 1, Tennessee Titans, Cam Ward. No guarantee that the Titans will be in the position to grab a potential franchise-changing QB next year. So it only makes sense to roll the dice on Ward and see what the dazzling dual-threat QB can really do. Number 2, Cleveland Browns, Travis Hunter. Not only is Hunter the best player available in the 2025 NFL Draft, but the Browns have needs at wide receiver and
the thing is, though, the draft is going on right now.
Yeah, it's already going.
It's kind of hard to elaborate on these because the draft is they're actually making their picks like right now, and the Browns traded that pick.
Yeah, they didn't even. That was crazy too, but that is the Browns.
Yeah, let that know that this is not good. I like the other topic that we're gonna touch on. I want to touch on that soon. The other one that he sent you, but yeah, the draft is going on right now, so like I could break down the picks that's already happened in a way.
So what you think about Kovalote, the tight end, going to the Bears? Sound like a typical Bears pick.
Yeah, I mean, look, we gotta really look at these franchises, man. Let's be real on these franchises. Some of these franchises, they gonna do the same thing they always do. They abide by the system what they live in. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a Ravens fan, right? I'm gonna keep it real. I've seen us make the same type of picks every year, and we always take best player available, which, you know what I mean, that's a drafting strategy, and it could work out or not, you know what I mean? But, like, some of these teams, like, I always believe that playmakers are playmakers. You got to just see it and just attack it, you know what I mean? Live with the risk, because the draft is just a bunch of young players that's got a lot of potential anyway, right. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like, yeah, the Bears going to take a tight end. They need some type of playmaker, right? I think what they should have did was trade back, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I think they should have traded up anyway for that. But you know, that's why I don't. You know, sometimes I look at the draft like it's what it is. Like it's like a bunch of young players, a lot of potential. I think the top 5 really matters. After that, it's like you just hope these guys are superstars or not.
For real.
You know what I mean? But
I think it was a good pick though. Just talking shit, but. You know, the tight end position, man, has been, you know what I'm saying, really valued ever since what's old boy to play for Kansas City? Oh, we go Antonio Gates, Shannon Sharp.
Oh, you talking about Travis Kelce? Oh,
Travis Kelce.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? What's old boy that used to play for the Patriots?
Patriots.
Gronk.
Gronk.
You know what I'm saying? So you do need that, you know, that person that's gonna go, yes, Shannon Sharp. You know, you do need that person that's gonna go across the middle and take that. You know what I'm saying? That's what they used to use the tight end for. Now, you know, wide receivers can go across the middle now, but back in the day, We need somebody at least about a little bit bigger than a linebacker.
Yeah, the league always changing. You know what I mean? Look at even linebackers and DNs now. Like linebackers and DNs now today is like they're the same position. Like if you're not athletic enough to play linebacker and DN, and it's like you're not going to really be used. They like hybrid guys now.
Yeah.
Without learning.
Get to that super chat question, Lo.
Super chat. All right, let me see.
Shout out to Mark Trouble.
If y'all was drafting a football team of animals, what animal would be what would be your first pick, and what position would you play it at? Ooh, I kind of like that question.
Yo, that's hard.
I like that question. That's very creative. I respect that question
That's
a lot.
hard. So let's do a draft. Let's do a draft.
Mikael Williams got checked about San Fran.
No, what you want to do? You want to be offensive or defensive? I'm gonna go opposite of you.
All right.
And then Meg, you got special team.
All right.
No, not the golden kicker, man. God.
I go special team there. I go special team.
Okay, copy.
So one of y'all gotta go offense, defense, because we all gotta build a team right now.
I take defense.
You can't say the same animal.
Okay.
You gotta keep
Copy.
the record.
So I'll go offense.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. All right. Let me think about this because this is actually a pretty good question. I ain't gonna lie, it's very. I can get creative with this. I'm gonna go. If I had to go for my first overall pick.
But I'm saying you go offense and defense. You gotta build the offense because we all build the one team.
Oh, I'm building the offense.
So you get to choose offense or defense.
All right, I'm picking offense.
I bet.
I got offense.
So Mac, he goes defense, and I go special team.
All right. Let me think now. This is gonna be like a tough one because this is like, all right, cool. We got this. So
mine's simple. Right?
Yours is simple.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna start with my first overall pick. I got the tiger.
Oh man, how you gonna steal a nigga animal, man? I knew he's gonna do that, man. I'm gonna take the lion and middle linebacker.
Okay, I like that. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. Z.
Hold on. Excuse me real quick. Hold on.
All right. Nah, I'm going tiger first. I'm not gonna lie. Agile is agile.
At what position?
At what position? Put him I'm gonna start him at wideout. Put my tiger at wideout.
Tiger style.
I think Tiger's very versatile. I can move him anywhere on my team.
He'll be easy to cover though.
Nah, Tiger not easy. He can be agile. He gonna be doing. I can move him around a lot though.
I'll put the gazelle on the tiger.
But a gazelle? You already just drafted the lion.
The lion's at middle linebacker.
Yeah, the lion's at middle linebacker. Okay, that's
and you going tiger at quarterback?
No,
I'm going at wide.
I'm going tiger at wide. I gotta think
tiger at wide receiver.
Yes, I'll go tiger at wide. Yeah.
What offense you running, Lo? You running a spread? You running like what you doing? You running jumbo? You running what?
I'm definitely running a spread already. I think you gotta run the spread.
What you running? 3? You running 2 right? You running 4?
I'm running 3. I got 3 receivers. I'm trying to think of right now.
Dallas took Tyler Booker, the guard. We got to run on offense. That's 4 offensive linemen already.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Will Campbell, Armando, Kevin Banks, and now Tyler Booker.
Yeah, but let me really think, because that's a very interesting conversation. But I'm gonna say, so am I still going, or
yeah,
or you got a special teamer?
You got to put your special team.
Okay. For my kicker, I'm going kangaroo.
Smart.
Yeah,
that's wise. Yeah. That's smart. I like that. I like that. All right.
I'm going kangaroo for my kicker.
Okay.
Oh my God! I just see something in the chat. I don't know why you ain't draft him. He should have been #1 draft pick. No.
I know, and this is the reason why I'm not going that yet. I'm gonna go now. Now, be careful when I say this is gonna be very, very controversial. I got the chimpanzee.
At where?
Going
where?
At quarterback.
Oh yeah. He got a hell of an arm though.
Yeah, it's chimp at quarterback.
Yeah, you ain't gonna never be able to tackle that nigga, yo.
Chip at quarterback?
A chip? Yeah, I got a chip at quarterback.
No way you gonna be
Yeah,
able to
back
tackle
what you
him,
drafted.
yo.
You already got
Well, I got the lion
a
at
lion
middle
at middle
linebacker, yeah.
linebacker.
I put the gazelle, yo, at the on the ends as my corners.
Oh, you got a gazelle at your corner, at your
Yeah.
number one.
Yep, in my corners. Yo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Mine's is easy.
Yeah, because special teams, you don't gotta think too, because a lot of kickers, you know, you got
Cowboys.
the
suck.
protector.
Cowboys just got Tyler Booker, man. That's the most.
As my right gunner, I'm gonna go. Shit. Let me see. I need something that's gonna move. I'm going Jaguar.
As a gunner?
Jaguar
that's
as my gunner.
It's calm. Okay, that takes me to my next pick. That I know that it's kind of like easy, and I know people wanted it at another position, but putting Cheetah at running back.
Cheetah at running back?
Yeah.
Yes, I want my Cheetah at running back.
The Cheetah in the NFL plays receiver.
Yo, and I respect that. He played receiver. I want that speed because I already know what I'm doing at fullback. So I want that speed. I want that speed right there. You know,
I'm gonna put the hippo as my D tackle, nose tackle.
I like that.
Nose tackle.
I like
hippo.
that.
Yeah, I'm put the
I do
hippo
like
right
that.
there.
That's tough.
Pretty strong. Be strong. I like that.
That's tough. Y'all gonna be mad at me.
Uh-huh.
I'm going Rhino as my long snapper.
Rhino at long snapper?
I'm trying to figure it out. Let me see.
I'm trying to see where you're going with that.
I need a good line.
All right.
Who's getting through a Rhino?
All right. I got you. Easy, man. This is like almost too poetic. I got a grizzly bear at my tackle.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be hard.
Left or right?
He's gonna be my left.
So you got the dancing bear on the
Yeah.
left.
I got my grizzly bear at left.
At left tackle.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna put the elephant at 3 tech.
Okay. I
Next
like
to
that.
the hippo.
That's fair. I like that. That's calm. That's
What?
calm.
Wait, what defense you running, Mac? You running
I'm running the 3-4.
You running the nickel?
Nah, I'm running the 3-4.
You running 3-4?
So I got the hippo as the nose tackle. I got the elephants on the side of them, the 3-4, and then I got lions as linebackers.
Okay.
That's gonna be tough.
We picking one animal for the position.
For the position, yeah. So you got jaguars as gunners.
Oh,
right,
okay. I didn't know that. Okay, I didn't know we was doing that.
You got bears as tackles.
We had to pick 11 different animals.
I thought that's what we was doing. Yeah.
I mean, we can.
We could. I'm trying.
I thought we had to pick 11 different animals.
I think no. All right. We could do the 11 different animals. I like that because I had.
I'll switch it to a 4-3 then.
Because I have a lot of like just ideas what I could do with. But yeah, I like the elephant pick. I ain't gonna lie. Makes sense.
You going 4-3 then?
Yeah, I'm gonna go 4-3 and put the
elephant DT.
Yeah, the 3 tech.
Okay.
All right, so he got hippo. He got hippo.
Hippo, elephant.
Yeah.
He's strong D line. Strong D line. That's a strong D line. I like the
hippo, elephant, and lions. Nigga, that's gonna be hard.
My cheetah is feeling good though. I feel like he's he can run past that.
Who blocking? You bugging? How you block the elephant?
Listen, we got something.
How you block the elephant?
I like my grizzly. I like my grizzly. I like my grizzly though. I like my grizzly chances. My grizzly got.
That's for passing.
Yeah.
He a tackle, bro.
Yeah. Left tackle.
Who your guards?
Yeah.
Look,
we gonna listen. I could build up an O line with no elephant or thing.
Let me pick my punter real quick. Hold on. For punter, let me see. Damn, this is hard. Nah, Nah, that can't be my punter. Hold on. So punter?
You got this. You got this.
Yeah, hold on.
You got this.
Because I picked the So Fire kicker. Yeah, throw on the music for me. Hold on.
Yep, we killing.
Hold on. Yo, I feel the real pressure in the show.
Yeah. No, you feel the pressure because it's like you don't. It's like yo, you gotta think of animals on the fly. Like, oh yeah, who could really make the play?
Help me out, chat. I need a kicker. I know. I was thinking horse. I was thinking donkey. I'm too typical.
I still don't think even with those linemen that I got, we still won't be able to tackle that chimpanzee, yo. That's like.
Yeah, that chimp
damn near impossible, yo.
That chimp is. I knew that's gonna be my quarterback. I said it.
Yeah, it's gonna be impossible.
That chimp, yeah,
I'm going bull. Yeah, I'm going bull for my punter.
A bull?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Interesting.
Who's Who turning him now?
It's my goal.
It's your goal, yeah. You got grizzly,
cheetah. I got
monkey,
my cheetah
and a tiger.
Yep.
No, but he got chimpanzee at QB.
Yeah. Chimp at QB. My chimp is doing his thing. My chimp, you know what I mean? Because I could go either, and this is like almost to a point where it's like I could do my own line, but I know animals I definitely just be like, let me keep it calm, right? I definitely have my grizzly at the right spot though. I'm gonna go a step up a little bit. I'm gonna go. All right, I got you. I got a moose at right tackle.
A moose.
At right tackle, a moose?
A moose.
Yeah, right tackle.
Look how big a moose is.
Nah, moose is crazy with the antlers.
Yes, a moose. I got a moose at right tackle.
Damn.
Feel good about that.
Miami took Kenneth Grant, a DT, out of Michigan.
I got a moose. Yo, people underestimate a moose.
Moose is big.
Mooses are big. Yo,
Mooses is big. Mooses is big. I'm really thinking about the antlers.
Hey, so I'm gonna take the falcon as safety.
I like that. I like that pick. That's a great pick.
Who the falcon tackling, bro?
The monkey.
Nah, who's the falcon?
I just need him to go snatch the ball. As soon as you throw the ball,
you should have went automatic eagle. If you're gonna do that, you should have went eagle.
I just need him to knock the ball out the air every time you try to throw it to
Eagles
the tiger.
will really eat a chimp. Eagle can really eat a chimp.
Yeah, yeah, they can.
But
I don't think they get in the air that fast as a falcon, though.
Okay. Yeah, let me see that.
Yeah, ready? All right, I'm gonna switch it up a little bit.
Okay.
For my number one kick returner.
Yo.
He looked like he in real thought too, yo.
We only doing like animals and shit.
Yeah,
you the one said it. You the one.
I mean, because
you want to go to robots.
Because we really can't do the fish. I mean, if we was doing fish, we would have been picked on already. You got to do animals. You got to do land animals, I guess, or like that could fly. Because you can't really do fish, right? How they gonna? I believe I can fly. You know what I mean? Because I know a couple fish you could just have that guard or a tackle. Yeah, right. Like.
Yeah, I know you was gonna pick whale.
I would easily, it's been picked whale.
Of course, whale. Yeah, you gotta go whale.
Easily picked whale, no problem. But
wow, that's the whole football field.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like, yo,
just give him the ball, touchdown, safety.
Yeah, it's hard. Yo, I'm telling you, this is a good question because you gotta get real creative with it, where the spot's gonna be at.
Mm-hmm.
I remember we was talking about the superheroes too. We did the superhero football plays before.
Yeah,
that'd be real hard.
That's a little bit too OP.
Yeah, but it's more fun to do it that way. Animals though, you gotta really get some thought.
Yeah,
you gotta really give it some.
So for my kick returner, I'm going horse. There, I'm going horse.
You gonna go horse? I like that.
Yeah,
that's calm.
I'm going horse.
That's a nice little, that's calm. I like that. All right. I mean, I've been saving him for a long time. This is like really, I got my gorilla at fullback.
Gorilla at fullback?
I got my gorilla at fullback.
You going silverback gorilla or like?
Yeah, I got a silverback gorilla. Silverback, yeah.
The Colts took Tyler Warren, tight end.
Oh, that's a good pick.
That's a good
pick. That's a great pick.
Let me see. I got safeties, corners, linebackers.
Mm-hmm.
You got one corner. You got one safety.
Corner, one safety. Yeah. So I'm gonna put
one linebacker.
On my other corner, I'm gonna put the Impala over there.
Impala?
Okay. Yeah.
So I got a gazelle on one side and Impala on the other side.
Those two fast cats.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then the lion, mad lion,
mm-hmm.
the hippo, and the elephant. Yeah. And then the
falcon.
Falcon is the safety. Sounds like I'm gonna win this joint, yo. We gonna be winning.
Yeah, you got really
just gotta figure out a way to tackle that damn chimpanzee.
One of your DBs is suspect.
Yeah, the Impala or the gazelle.
Oh, good, but I feel good.
Nah. Your falcon is suspect. Your Impala and gazelle, they could guard man to man. They could guard anybody man to man.
Mm-hmm. Listen,
you don't think that the falcon can knock the ball out there?
I think it's gonna be tough for
No, that's good, but who he tackling? He can't tackle open field.
Nah, he can't.
Nah, he's not tackling open field. Actually, matter of fact, my cheetah been ran past that.
Yeah. He's not tackling nobody.
Unless you just grab him and try. All you gotta do is hold on to him. Just grab him. Just hold on to him until the gazelles and the impalas get over there.
You're praying those get to my cheetah.
Or the lion.
Cheetah.
We slow him down, yo. We can slow him down. He ain't busting through the line like that, yo. He's not just busting.
Middle linebacker, I love that.
Yeah,
the lion as middle linebacker, that is fire.
That's a good thought. Yeah,
that's fire.
I gotta get into my animal bag because I gotta really think about this too. Like, Shedeur still ain't go though.
Nah.
So is your go Z?
Yeah, I don't really got too much positions left.
You got the wing. Got the wing, maybe the protector. You got the holder. You know what I mean? So make sure you get a good holder.
Oh yeah, my holder.
Yeah, you gotta get a good holder.
My kangaroo is my kicker.
Yeah, your kangaroo is your kicker. So that's like, come on.
Yeah.
So I need a great holder. You gotta go with something. You guys go with something nice and sturdy. I'm gonna go tortoise.
As what, the holder?
Does that count?
A tortoise?
Yeah, but by the time he lift the ball up, man,
a tortoise?
Yeah.
You need somebody fast for the holder, yo.
Huh?
Nah, you don't. You need somebody nice and sturdy that's gonna stay there.
By the time he get in and try to pull it up and push the ball up, and then man, somebody came and blocked that. You know what I'm saying? Snatched him out of his shell.
If you notice, the holder places it nice and neat in due time.
Yeah, we lost like 3 games last year because of our holder, yo. For real,
that's
I'm
real
not
talk.
even exaggerating, yo.
You think that was a bad draft, Lo?
A tortoise? Yeah.
Tortoise.
I ain't gonna lie, the tortoise is that's a bad
too
pick.
slow, yo.
Just a
the
little
holder
too
gotta
slow.
be fast.
Stop running trick plays or something?
He gotta grab the ball, put the joint up, and then he kick it.
He
Tortoise, by the time he figure out the ball, too slow.
He don't have to do that much.
That's a fast position for a slow person.
Yeah, it's like I don't want the people.
He don't have to move fast.
Yes, he do.
Gotta catch blue.
All right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go. I got my leopard at tight end.
Leopard at tight end.
Yes, I got my leopard at tight end.
That's a speedy tight end.
I like I like my leopard.
And that's a small, speedy tight end.
Watch this, yo. Watch this. This go. Y'all gonna be like, damn, I ain't think about that. I got the python as my DN.
Python. Okay.
Python as DN.
It's a little clever. I could see.
Cause he can bend that corner.
Python.
Yeah, he could bend that corner. He could get low.
Okay.
And he can wrap that monkey up.
Like clever.
Go slither right past the grizzly bear like.
Yeah.
I see the vision.
I don't know if he could take him down though.
Lowest man win. He might got a spin technique.
Dang, I'm trying to really think because I got my leopard. My leopard. I mean, you could ride.
He'll get in the backfield fast too. Right back there.
That's a good little.
Put him on the end. Put the snakes on the end.
Little sneaky. I like that.
Nah, you go. That's only one of your ends. You gotta choose your other end.
Mm-hmm.
We go on 11 different animals.
Yeah, I gotta really sit down and think. Yeah, because it's like all these animals. You gotta think about who could do what the best. I do need somebody to snap the ball. Yep.
That's the jaguar, right?
That's the leopard, homie.
Leopard.
Ain't nobody picked the leopard yet.
I just did.
Oh, you did?
At tight
That's
end.
the leopard.
All right, tight end. Oh, okay.
Yeah, my leopard's at tight end.
The leopard.
Doing his
And
thing,
then
man.
he went Python. You should have went you could go Anaconda on the other end.
Yeah. I started to do that, but then I was like, nah, I'm gonna wait.
But it's like hard to put. Like I can't really use an anaconda. That's the problem with anaconda. I can't use it.
Not on offense, nah.
Nah, you can't really use it.
Nah.
Defense, you can't. He gonna wrap up.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a great tackler. He's a great tackler.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
He's a great open field tackler.
Yep. It's your turn, yep. Oh, you gotta look at your special team coach, yo. Who would be your special team coach?
Wait, who's your coach?
My coach, I would go. We bringing insects in there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why not? Oh, yeah, you could
Coach.
Come with the praying mantis coach.
I was gonna say something like that. But you needed like I need a defensive mind.
You need
somebody that's always defensive. Somebody that's always defensive that want to protect home. Hold on.
I know you give this some real thought.
Hold on.
Okay.
That always want to protect home. They don't want to give up too much. Hold on. Who's that? I'm gonna go Ant. I'm gonna go Army Ant.
Army Ant.
Okay.
The general.
I do like that.
Shout
I
out
do like
to
that.
Demetrius Bond.
I do like the Ant. I ain't gonna lie. I do like the Ant.
Shout out to Demetrius Bond. They got a military mindset.
That's real
They
talk.
want to protect.
That's real talk. I like that.
They look out for their homies.
I like that.
Fall in line.
That's real talk.
Shout out to Demetrius Bonds.
Dear colony, I am gone and you not follow me. I left no pheromones. I'm on a mission of my own. Where I'm going is alone. Give the queen my regards. What I seen last week was so hard, she left my heart permanently scarred.
Yep. We all ants.
Yeah.
Real talk. Yep. I like the ant as a coach. I like that. There's a mindset right there.
For my strong side linebacker, the weak side linebacker. I'm gonna put the water buffalo.
Damn.
Water
I was
Buffalo.
saving
That's
the Buffalo.
slow outside linebacker.
I was saving Buffalo too. I was dead saving the Buffalo.
Slow out.
That is a slow. That is a slow outside linebacker. I'm not gonna lie though.
Yeah, Lowe's, you sleeping on your draft right now.
Nah, because I gotta sit down and think. Like I gotta really think about these creatures.
It's really not that hard.
I know. Yo, it's
I wish I had offense so bad.
Yeah, because I gotta really think. Like it's like, yo, I gotta think about which.
Oh.
Trying to think.
You should have had your receivers done by now.
Our wide receivers. Yeah,
Done.
I could have.
Who you got at wide out?
Right now, I got my Tiger. My Tiger's strong.
You got Tiger at what? As your X or your Y?
Gonna be my Y.
Tiger style.
You be my why. Yeah, I like them in my why. I gotta think about my ex first, because my ex, I gotta really feel like who could get past the gazelle and who's gonna jump.
I just got a text from the commissioner.
From the commissioner.
He's telling me you sleep in a draft pick right now. You sleep in a guy. He comes out of the packs.
Put you leave the cat alone, man.
You could catch him. You could catch him domestically. You could also catch him. You could also catch him in the wild.
Okay.
Or you can catch his cousin. Right?
Uh-huh.
They roll in packs too.
I think though. Yeah.
Very coordinated.
The Falcons got Jalen Walker.
Jalen Walker. Okay.
Linebacker out of Georgia.
Oh dang! I wanted the Ravens to draft him. But let me think about that.
Found him in the woods.
Yeah.
Could find him in the snow.
Wait, hold on. You said snow now. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
They all purpose.
Are you? I know you have a wolf.
Very reliable.
Think about wolves.
Yep.
You know what? I was thinking wolves, but I was thinking about where I'm a receiver.
Why not? Dogs catch frisbees.
That's true. I like that. That's a good
They
point.
very coordinated.
See, that's the help I needed though. I needed that type of help because that's what I'm trying to say. You know, as a team, when a team has to draft these candidates, right? Like it's hard because I could think about generic things, but I like the wolf. That's a little clever. I didn't think to put the wolf at wide receiver. That's a good one because I already knew Cheetah was gonna be my running back. I knew that from the beginning. I want my Cheetah at running back.
You want Cheetah at running back?
You don't like the Cheetah at the running back?
I think you cheating him. You fake cheating him out his real true child.
At wide out.
You supposed to put him at Z. Let him run the jet sweeps and stuff like that.
Okay.
He's supposed to be a gadget.
I see what you're saying.
He's supposed to be a gadget.
You throwing more layers in there. Okay. Because I was just going off the jump. I was like, okay, well, I wanted my Buffalo as my center though. That's the funniest part about it. That's crazy.
I don't went horse as running back. You need somebody stable, strong.
I get you.
Fast, reliable.
They're getting real fast.
I get that. Get that.
See, the Cheetah's gonna be harder for the lion to catch him.
Cheetah as my Z gadget. Tight end. I'm going something. You gotta go something nimble.
I thought about orangutan at first, but I thought the orangutan would be too like. I don't know how fast orangutan really is. At first,
orangutans ain't that fast.
But I wanted my leopard though, because I know the leopard is gonna. I know he's gonna leap. I know he's gonna jump. Yeah. I want him to.
Yes. He's going up to get that ball.
Yeah. I want my leopard doing that.
For sure, he's going to get that ball. Yeah, but back on you. It's back on you.
It's back on me, right?
Yeah.
And
what was your last pick?
My last pick
was it a leopard?
Huh?
Was it a leopard?
Yeah, my last pick was the leopard. So I've been, man. This is like.
Can we throw in ancient
dinosaurs and shit? Nah, that's a whole.
No, dinosaurs be a little cheese. I ain't gonna lie, because that'd be
not so much dinosaurs, but what about mammoth?
Mammoth.
Oh, he's going for extinct animals now.
A mammoth.
Oh, woolly mammoth, yeah.
Hey, Priest wants to know if zebras are the refs.
Oh, yo, that's fire.
Zebras are the refs. Yeah, they gotta be refs. That's their job. They gotta be refs. I like that.
Yeah, they gotta be refs. That's fire. Even
though
they want to get in the game,
isn't that their nickname? Don't they actually call them zebras as a nickname? My uncle told me that. Like, they throw it around like a nickname. Like, oh, here comes the zebras.
In football?
Yeah.
If you call a ref a zebra in football, you're getting penalized 15 yards. And you getting put on the bench.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, but it is a term used in some way or another, but it shouldn't be used.
Oh.
No. Your coach would never advise you to say that. His name is Mr. Official. You better address him as Mr. Official.
Oh, wow. Yeah, on the field.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's probably something the fans probably do or something.
Yeah.
But But here's the thing though. I got my polar bear at guard.
At guard, yeah.
Okay, great guard.
I got my
Great
polar bear
guard.
at guard. I got my polar bear at guard. I had to think about that for a second.
Right or left? Right or left?
Because I went pulling. Right guard. I like him at right.
Right guard.
Yeah, I like him at right guard. Next to the Moose.
Me for my strong side linebacker, yo. Got that crocodile.
Oh, crocodile?
Yeah, got the crocodile on the strong side.
The strong side? Okay.
Yeah, but you remember you running 4 linebackers. 3.
No, I'm running
Right?
4-3.
Oh, you running 4-3. All right, bet.
So I just got strong side, middle. You know what I'm
All
saying?
right.
And
So
the wheel.
Sam is a water buffalo. Your Mike.
No, Sam
Lion.
is the crocodile, and the wheel is the water buffalo,
All
and
right.
then the lion is the
Mike.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Okay,
tough
I'm
right
seeing
there,
the
yo.
picture. I'm seeing
That's
his
tough
picture.
right there, yo. That's
And
tough.
now his front line, he got elephant. That's Ooh,
With a
Yeah.
hippo.
that's like the Dominican Super Prime.
That's gonna be hard to
With the
move.
hippo.
Oh
That's
man, them
aerodynamic.
niggas took my Arizona just took Walter Nolan. DT.
Wow. And then he got one of his defensive ends, a python.
Yeah.
Then he got his falcon
As the safety.
as safety. He got his impala
And the gazelle.
and the gazelle
Corners.
as corners. How many? Hold on, that's already 6.
Yeah.
And then you got 3 linebackers. 9. You need 2 more players.
I need a strong safety
Yeah, you need
And,
a strong safety and another end.
and another end, yo.
Yeah, I forgot how much I need too. Who I need still?
All right, quarterback, you got chimpanzee.
I got chimpanzee.
Running back, you got cheetah, which is controversial.
Controversial. I can still send him out. I can still send him out on routes though.
Yeah,
You could. That's dangerous.
He can motion
I
him
wanna
out to
see
the
how you
slot.
play. I want to see how you plays, how you gonna draw. Because you can be creative with your play.
Yeah, of course, because it's
So
a thing.
Chimp at quarterback.
Yep, chimp at quarterback. Feel good about that.
Cheetah running back.
Yeah.
My cheese are running back. Yep.
You got your tiger as your Y.
And my Y. Mm-hmm.
Jaguar tight end.
Oh, leopard at tight end.
Leopard at tight end.
Mm-hmm.
You got your moose,
Mm-hmm.
polar bear, right guard, right tackle.
Yep. Then
You got your damn, what was your left tackle? Grizzly bear.
The grizzly.
Grizzly
Yep.
bear.
Yep.
Grizzly bear, left tackle. You got your gorilla at fullback.
I got my gorilla fullback. Yep.
So wait, you got to take one of the receivers back. You running the fullback. Oh, you got to take your tight end away.
I gotta take my tight end away.
Yeah, if you running a fullback.
I take my fullback away because we don't need it.
I bet.
We don't need
so,
it.
bet. So you need a right guard. No, you need a left guard,
A left guard, a center,
a center, and another receiver.
another receiver. Damn, that's tough. Man, guess I'm gonna go. What though? Damn, that's a strong. I mean, I'll take the wolf. I'll take the wolf. I'll put the wolf. You know what I mean? I think that is
At where? Pot.
a receiver.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
A receiver. Now, that's your X.
yeah, that's. I'm gonna have to put my X. I'll put my X.
He's a great receiver. He got great hands.
Yeah, I do like it. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'll put my wolf there. You know what I mean? Real talk, out of respect, I'll put my wolf there because at least I
He
know
got great hands.
that's a good one. I ain't gonna lie, that's a good one.
He has great hands.
Yep.
Strong safety, man.
On my strong safety,
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna put the eagle.
All right.
Yeah, got
Okay.
the
These
falcon.
niggas can't tackle an open field though.
No, that's the linebacker and all them niggas, yo. I just need the niggas to
You
grab them niggas and hold them.
trenches. He's more about the trenches right
Yeah,
now.
just grab and hold. And
His
anytime
trenches.
you try to throw the ball, just knock the ball out of the air. That's all they gotta do.
That leopard going.
Nah,
That-
but see
that
that
level gonna
dog
eat.
gonna catch a ball on one of those. See, the dog gonna catch a ball for sure.
The leopard.
If it's one thing for sure, one thing for certain, that the dog gonna catch a ball.
Yeah.
What you feel like, AD?
Oh, what's the question?
All right. So you know a little bit about football, right, AD?
Say again.
Do you? You're familiar with football?
Yeah, like in high school, I was in the drum line, so I did the kickoff.
All right, cool.
So I was able to see.
So AD, we're gonna choose as the drummer.
Ooh.
I got you right there, right? What you gonna do? Who's the drummer? Who's the drummer? Who's the cheerleader? I want the drummer and the cheerleader.
See, this makes me think of Jungle Book. You know what I'm saying? Because who played the drums in the Jungle Book? Wasn't it Monkeys?
Yeah.
Monkeys dead, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could use one of the monkeys.
It was like boom, 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 boom. Yeah.
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 I was on snare though.
You gotta get one of the big. You gotta get one of the big monkeys.
Yeah, you gotta get one of the big ones.
Yeah, the big ones do the bass drums.
Yep.
Yeah.
Orangutans.
My first year, they made me do bass drum, but I wanted to get on that snare drum. Not then on sophomore, junior, senior, I got on the snare. I had a little cymbal I attached to the side of my snare too, so I was like, psh, psh. That was fun, man. Drumline was just awesome. I loved it.
Yeah.
Did all the football games. Had to do
Yeah, I know the energy in there was crazy.
Yeah, it was fun, man. That was like my first like style of DJing. It's like wasn't DJing. I was just in the drum corps, drum line, you know. Dum, dum, dum. I had to make my own cadences and stuff like that.
That's your roots of producing right there.
Yeah. Oh, rhythm is key, man. No matter what instrument you play, or if you're a rapper or a singer, if you learn the drums and you get your rhythm down, you could play wrong notes. As long as it's on time, it's all right. You know what I mean? The rhythm is more important than anything, man. If you hit a wrong note, you can just call it jazz. Oh yeah, that's some jazz.
That's real talk. That's real talk.
Yeah, man.
Eagle as your strong safety, Falcon as your free safety. Your linebackers, you said Alligator as your strong, right?
Mm-hmm.
Said middle linebacker Lion, Water Buffalo as the weak side, right?
Mm-hmm.
He got the elephant in the hippo, defensive tackles. He got a python, his defensive end. His corners, Impala and Gazelle.
Priest,
he just need a defensive end.
Priest said his O-line is a guar.
You know it's so crazy though. You know it's so
Those
funny.
joints is wild though.
I was gonna use an ox too as my left guard too.
Yeah.
That's a boar. No, not a boar. Yeah, I was gonna do the ox though. I was gonna do the ox for my left guard.
Man, the Bengals just selected.
The Bengals selected. Oh yeah, Menkheppera. Yeah, update us on your who y'all just chose. This is a live reaction of a Bengals fan.
Bengals.
How you feeling?
The Bengals went and got a. Hey yo, man, you can't even make this shit up, man. I mean.
How you feeling, Menkheppera? You it's like this is trauma. This is like Bengals trauma right now.
Might have melted into the couch, man. Like literally, man. Might have just. The Bengals went and got a defensive end.
Okay.
Named Shamar Stewart.
Who's that?
I think this nigga had only 4.5 sacks, yo, the whole year.
But they got what's the name?
Oh, 1.5 sacks. I think it's either 1.5 sacks.
He might learn something. He was hurt
though, right? Wasn't he hurt?
What's that other Higginson? He might learn something playing with Higginson. He might learn a thing or two.
Why don't we get Mike Green? Mike Green got 17 sacks.
He goes to the Ravens.
Cause you ain't got Mike Green.
Yeah, you ain't lying, yo.
You ain't got the green for Mike.
Yep.
Why we get Nick Emerald, the strong safety?
Y'all ain't got a lot of paper over there in Cincinnati. Y'all ain't got a lot of paper.
Not a lot of paper.
Y'all gotta play Joe Blow. Y'all gotta play Chase right to the bank, and then y'all gotta pay
T. We gotta pay T.
Oh, Shedeur really not big?
This
hold on, y'all.
Yo,
I can't believe this, yo, man. I'm ready to.
Yeah, you'll be alright.
Ready to crash out.
Nah, don't crash out.
Oh, that's the new terminology.
That's the new terminology. You're ready to
Yeah,
crash
using the
out.
new word,
Oh yeah,
crash
crashing out. Yeah, crash out, man. Yeah.
Ready to crash.
Nah,
let's see what Ocho say. What did Ocho say?
Some crash outs are sometimes
Unnecessary, yes.
sometimes they are necessary for the right situation. You know what I mean? Don't just crash out. Don't just be a crash out, but you could crash out when you do feel some type of level of like, yeah, you feel me?
I still use the word flip out.
Flip out.
Yeah, because it reminds me of Jerry Maguire.
Okay,
Which
flip
is
out.
I'm not gonna do what everyone thinks I'm gonna do and just flip out, man.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's a...
I don't say crash out, though.
Crash out.
That's what the kids are saying.
The kid's not saying that. Everybody's saying it now.
Yeah.
Like you know...
He's a Scorpio,
Uh-oh.
too, though.
I'm not gonna do what everyone thinks I'm gonna do and just flip out, man.
Uh-oh.
Hold on, let me. Yeah, I'm gonna come right back. I gotta turn off the video first.
Man, how we get this dude,
What's the
man?
name?
Yeah, nah, man.
All right, I got you. I gotta set up a quad screen.
Yeah, I know there's a good center too. I'm trying to figure out, because I know there's an animal in my mind. I'm trying to think of the animal that's actually in that mind that's a good center. I want him to be smart. I want my center to be the smartest of the O-line. I want him to be the smartest.
Well, it would have to be a giant octopus.
But you can't use the octopus. He's not a land creature.
Well, technically, he can go on land now.
He can.
He get squished.
But there's a...
We could get even harder than switch it to the ocean after this. I don't think y'all ready for that though.
I mean, there is water football, right?
Yeah.
There's water.
I mean, technically.
Yeah, technically, yeah. Yeah, I think could I do that though? Could I? Yeah, I could I think I could compete with the fish a little bit. I gotta think the ones that I know off the back. But
the nigga
I'm ready. I want to go defense.
Man, hey, yo, man.
Go crazy.
The nigga had 1.5 sacks the whole year, yo. I gotta throw my glasses.
I think he got hurt
man.
though.
But look.
No, he played in all 12 games.
You gotta look into context, bro. Sometimes it's not about the stats you put up. His teammate probably got one in sacks because he's taking up all the attention. He's probably causing disruption. You gotta look at the tape sometimes. The tape and the what they say on paper is two different things. He could be a big destructive dude where it takes 3 men to block him. Now his other teammates could run it up. They got tens. They got career changing stats because of him.
Listen.
There's a way to think about it. Yo.
The nigga had 31 tackles, played all 12 games, 31 tackles, 5 tackles for loss with 1 sack.
What's up, man? You can't look at just the paper. You gotta look at the tape.
1 sack, 2 pass breakups.
Maybe
that's great. He's a defensive lineman. That means he could get his hands up.
I would have took James Pierce though. I would have took James Pierce from Tennessee. That nigga ran a 4.5 and a 40.
Yeah. Look at the tape first. Look at the tape.
Nah, you know, I
finish.
study all these dudes. I study the whole draft for the last month.
No, you don't. But
that's the last. I'm telling you, out of everybody, man, they could have gave me an offensive lineman. He is the last dude I wanted. The nigga had 1.5 sacks in the whole season, yo.
Yeah,
I know he's happy. You know what I'm saying? Being a Ravens fan, I already know. One point. What we gonna do with 1.5 sacks, yo?
Yeah, I understand. Oh, there's an orange piece too. I didn't realize that was orange. Oh shoot.
Y'all got that other defensive lineman. He's good.
So now we got 18.5 sacks.
Yep. Don't worry. I got Joey B. Just when the score is 44 to 48, just hope y'all got the ball last.
I can't believe this, man.
when it's 44 to 48, just hope y'all got the ball last. That's the Bengals' life.
I can't. They should have just drafted me. I got as much sacks. I could have slipped and got a sack.
Yeah, you got that.
I could have got 1 sack, man.
Nah, don't say that.
In 12 games, yo, I could have got 1 sack, yo, coming off that end.
I bet you can't get a sack.
I played DN in elementary school.
High school league right now.
Pop Warner, I played DN.
You play a season of high school football, you can't get 1 sack. I'm telling you.
Nah, I was bombing high. I played for.
No, I'm talking about right now. If you suit up with the high school kids, and play high school ball for a season, I bet you can't even average 1 sack. That's hard to do.
Yeah,
We talking about averaging one
defensive
sack.
end is one of the hardest positions to play. But I
talking
could have
about-
got 1 sack though. Come on, man. 1 sack? You
No,
mean tell me with the
that's
17th pick in the
average of 1
NFL
sack.
draft, you get
That's
a dude
his
with 1
average.
sack.
No, that's his average. He averaged 1 sack.
All right.
Average? No.
I got
He
you.
ain't average 1 sack?
No. This is the whole season. This nigga had 1 sack.
Either or. Sack is all right. You think
The whole
Suit
12
right
games,
now.
this nigga got 1 sack.
suit up right now? I'm telling you, for 12 weeks, suit up, go to your nearest pickup game, try to get a sack. That ain't easy to do, man.
With 12 games, though, 12 games, man, I gotta at least get 1.
Nah, that's what you're saying right
I'm
now.
gonna hit a nigga with a spin move or something coming off that end, yo.
And then the running back right there, Blau.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if they put me back in the weight room, man, I could give you 10 plays, 10 plays a game.
I'll say it like this: my gorilla's a center. I'll move my gorilla to center.
You moving your gorilla to center?
Might as well, yeah, because I can't use him as fullback. But my gorilla,
You think gorilla can stop the hippo?
he's smart though. You know what I mean, I think he's strong enough though. He's strong enough to hold the line long enough.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. In the trenches, low, you might be losing, man. You might be losing in the interior. I don't think you can run the ball.
Yeah, no, bounce outside.
Against a hippo and an elephant, so that's gonna be tough.
You're not running inside. You're not running inside. You're not running inside.
Yeah, that's why we got the cheetah.
With the hippo, elephant, and the lion middle linebacker, you can't run inside.
We don't need to run inside. We got outside.
Your best bet is to run to the water buffalo side.
Yeah.
Because that's your slow side.
Yeah.
But the snake's over there, though. The snake's over there.
The snake is
We
not rapid
we
enough. The cheetah.
hurdling right over that.
The
The
cheetah-
snake not fast enough. We hurdling.
The
We
cheetah-
hurdling. We getting past that.
Listen, look. My,
Yo, Z, what I told you
first of all,
about the
my chimpanzee can move too. That's not.
Your chip
My
can move too.
my chip can move too. That's
Everything
not.
you gonna have to do is you have to do pitch left, pitch right.
My chip is not. My chip is not a stationary quarterback. So that's what I'm trying to say. I trust my chip enough to get past at least the. I'm not afraid. I'm not really afraid of the elephant as people think I'm afraid of the elephant.
We said the honey badger, yo. Where we gonna put the honey badger at?
The honey badger.
Honey badger too small.
Yeah, he gonna get
Honey badger too small. We running right through him.
Yo, Z, you ain't going with your Jesus lizard?
The Jesus lizard. The Jesus
Yo,
lizard.
he too small. He too
small.
small. I
He
was thinking
fast,
about
though.
putting him in the backfield, but he too small.
He's fast though. That's a good one.
He too small.
It's hard for it's hard for the reptiles because the reptiles they got good attributes, but they only
Nah, they gotta drop the ball.
you drop.
They can't catch. They don't have arms.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, he said he dropped the ball.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, it's my turn, huh? For the other DN, huh?
Yeah, you just gotta finish up the list.
Let me see, yo. For my other DN.
You gotta pick a good one too.
Yeah.
Defensive end.
Let me see, yo. Yeah. This go be wild one right here.
Mm-hmm.
My other DN, it's gonna be the Komodo dragon. So I got a python on one end, the Komodo dragon on the other end, and then I got an elephant
Nah, your
and
entrance is kind of weak, son.
huh? You think so? The Komodo dragon, yo. The Komodo dragon is wild.
Your defense, your strong point of your defense is your middle.
Yeah, straight down the center.
But I think once niggas get outside your defense and make them chase sideline to sidelines, they weak. Cause look, the elephant and the hippo, they ain't getting up. They're not getting up. After you pass them on the
hippo
second,
fast though. The hippo's pretty fast.
The hip he not keeping up with that cheetah. That cheetah get to that second level.
That cheetah, I'm telling you, that cheetah
get to that second level and bounce outside.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, that cheetah.
The only hope is your corners, cause your safeties can't tackle.
But look. But
they can hold though.
But my receiver is strong. I'm telling you, y'all sleeping on my team a little bit. Sleep on my team. My receivers are strong. I don't
Yeah,
care.
receivers is strong.
My receiver is strong. My
Hold
receiver.
on, yo, Solo. Hold on.
Yo.
Y'all don't watch dogs. Dogs are gonna be my safeties and my watch. You don't see dogs when you put one hand to the side. How the dogs be watching both sides. Matter of fact, how a dog be watching. How they just like this
they
side to
very
that side.
attentive. They got what we would consider in the human like hand-eye coordination. They hand-eye coordination is out of this world. If they see something in the air and they want to catch it, they can catch it all different angles.
Yeah.
They got great tracking skills too in the air. Great in the air tracking skills. But see what Mex said with the Eagles, they do too. See with the Birds, they do too.
Yeah.
The Birds.
It's not a pass they not getting to.
Back.
Yeah, they gonna get there. Yeah, the Birds will get there. I just think they're not strong.
It depends on who throwing the football. Because
my chimp. I have a chimpanzee.
You got the chimpanzee throwing the football.
Yeah.
They throw kind of hard. And if the because it'll blow up a little because they gotta catch it or you got them just knocking it down.
I got a leopard at tight end though.
Leopard can jump.
Yeah. I like it. I like it. Because they go up, get they prey.
Yeah, certain cats. Yeah. Certain cats can go up. Yep. It's just Bobcats.
I like that.
Bobcats.
But I'm saying his defense is scary. His defense is scary because I don't know if Salo gonna have enough time in the pocket with the elephant and the hippo.
I do. Nah, I got.
They bulldozing that shit. They bulldozing everything in the middle, yo.
That's destructive.
My chimpanzee's making good plays. I know my chimp making good plays. That's all I know.
I'm gonna give you a chemistry boost because you got your gorilla at center and your chimp at quarterback. So that gives you a chemistry.
Who's his guards though? Who's his guards?
My guards is a polar bear.
He got a polar bear and a
ox.
And a moose. Oh, your moose was your
tackle.
No,
his moose is left tackle.
Yeah.
A moose versus a Komodo dragon, yo. Who winning that?
My moose is moving that out the way.
Yeah. He's not getting close.
Yeah, my moose is moving that out the way.
What about the grizzly bear against the python? Grizzly bear versus the python.
The grizzly bear wrapping that up. The grizzly bear wrapping that up. He gonna stomp on it. He's wrapping that up.
I think he just gonna slither right past him, yo.
Listen, I don't know. Look, I think
don't make me bring a strong side blitz, yo, with the
They catch salmons in the water. They catch salmon in the water. A
strong side blitz with the crocodile.
Yo, I think my chip is making a lot. I'm telling you, I think my team is very slept on. I believe. I'm looking at my team. My team's pretty strong.
And then you got to remember too that lion, yo. He got sideline to sideline speed.
The lion's your playmaker. The lion's definitely the playmaker.
He got sideline to sideline speed.
Yeah, your lion.
If we can just hold our blocks on the outside, the lion can get to the cheetah, yo.
The lion is a very, very, very observant linebacker. He stalks his prey. He pounces on his prey.
Yep. He's good. That's the playmaker.
He's an ambush tackler.
That would be your best player. That would literally be your best player.
He's not. So you can't see him behind the elephant and the hippo, but he sees you. As soon as you think you got a gap, he's jumping on you.
Yeah, you gonna feel that gap fast. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But
I think the weakest link I got is the python on the DN.
Nah, I think
and that Komodo dragon. That's what I said.
I think a Komodo dragon.
Because if y'all run on my ends, yo, it's gonna be kind of hard.
I think the Komodo dragon is the weakest.
Them niggas ain't nothing but speed bumps.
Yeah, because they're not. Because I think my moose is moving that out the way. I'm already gonna pull my polar bear. My polar bear is coming for you right there too. Don't sleep with the polar bear.
Nah, polar bear no. Polar bear
get ran over.
Very protective. You gotta say a female polar bear because they very protective of the cubs.
Yup.
Man, we got Shamar Stewart, man.
Yeah.
The Buccaneers just took Emeka Egbuka, the wide receiver out of.
I like that pick. That's a smart pick.
Yeah,
that's wise. That's actually a good pick.
Somebody said the Komodo got poison. It's not poison, but it's something with their saliva, but we not counting those attributes in this this game.
That's what I'm trying to say, yo.
We going off of strength, IQ, like what type of hunting IQ they going off, what type of strength they have.
So what we got for coaches? What's our coaches looking like? You said Ant before.
I already got Ant as my coach. Who's your coach? Offense.
Man, that's a good one, man. I gotta really think about that.
I got a cold one.
Which one?
My coach is the Owl.
Ooh. Very observant. He got a pass pressure defense, I would say. Because his defense is built to get pressure on the quarterback and attack the air. Don't let nothing go in the air.
Right.
Stop the run up the middle. That's his defense. That's where his defense is built in. Stop the run up the middle. Force you to go to the air.
Pick you off. Soon as you throw it up in the air, it's picked off. He go fly straight. That's pick sixes every time you throw it in the air.
Listen.
Pick six.
He only be good on night games.
That's a fact. That's definitely a fact.
Oh, you talking about the Owl? Yeah.
Early games, he's gonna be
too tired. Yeah, he'll be asleep.
I'm gonna think. All right, because I got two people. I could. Not say two people. Two animals off the jump that come like right here. Nobody's gonna think about it. The rat.
The rat's going what?
The rat as a coach.
As like Shredder.
He know how to get. Yeah, he know when he wants. He knows how to get it.
The rats.
Yeah.
The rats. They know. They know.
They are very intelligent too.
They're small. Yeah, I'm telling you, they're small animals. I could have said the bee. But I'm gonna go rat.
Now, what city y'all playing in? What's your hometown?
Coach. The bee will be a nice defensive coach too.
Yeah, bee would have been a nice one too. I would have thought about the bee.
They'll be a nice defensive coach.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
What
rat.
you think, Dad? Build your offense, Dad.
It's gonna take me some while because y'all got it going. Y'all said a lot of good joints. I just go with because I did say the dog, but then you got some of those felines that can jump and catch birds out the sky. So I will put on some of the
Steelers on the clock.
That Menkheppera said, some of those I'll put cats to go out because if the bird's going to swoop down, then I need something that can get up in the air and snag it from the bird. So I got to put 2 bobcats out there, and I have to have some tied in. I'm gonna have a bobcat and I'm gonna have a lynx. So I'm gonna have them going. Snow leopard, my downhill runner. So I'm gonna have the snow leopard. I'm gonna have the snow leopard as my downhill runner. I'm gonna have I said the gore at my first line. Let me blank out. But I have to build up. I'm trying to catch up, y'all. I just got a couple of what's the name there?
Now that's a fire pick. That's a fire pick.
Yeah.
I ain't go front. That lion at middle linebacker.
That's the best. That's his best player. I told you. I knew that was his best player.
Great.
That's his best player.
Pick. That embodies a linebacker embodies a lion, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Leader of the pack.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hold up. Baboons be hold on. Baboons be running too. Baboons.
I was thinking baboons. That was a good. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I'm heading the baboons. My whole team gonna be baboons. I'm handing them the ball and let them block. That's gonna be. Y'all can do whatever y'all want. Y'all can do it because baboons be fighting lions and what's name. I got the whole team of baboons. I'm giving them the ball, and then we're gonna do a nice running game. And maybe
definitely.
Throwing here and there.
Yeah.
Baboons.
Yeah, it'd be hard too, man, to sack the chimpanzee. I think that's your best player because I don't see nobody that can really sack the chimpanzee. He got that ball there. He gonna be
he got agility. He got agility.
Yeah.
Right.
He definitely got agility and elusiveness.
Yeah.
My kick is gonna be a horse. Back kicking. Yeah, horse. I'm doing that back kick. My whole.
But I feel like I wanted to go the horse as the kicker, but I feel like you cheating him out his full potential because he could run.
He could run. Yeah, he
He
could
got
run.
speed. You cheat, and he's strong, and he durable.
No, but I got other brothers. But I got the little toe with the long hand, the long finger that he gonna be holding the ball for the kicker.
Yeah.
The Toad.
So
okay.
Yeah, Toad holding the ball. They hold, they that's one placement kick.
Yeah, they got natural gloves. They got natural gloves.
Yeah.
They got natural gloves.
Yeah.
Oh nah, somebody shout out to Mark Struggle. He said the Birds will be good at blitzing.
Yeah, the Falcons
Right?
and the Eagles, yep.
They think about
maybe the Eagle.
Over the line.
The Eagle, I'm not scared of the Falcon. I'm not scared of the Falcon. I'm the Eagle though. Yeah.
Jumping over the line, anticipating the snap. They'll be great at that.
It would be. It would be.
Swoop in.
I think the
Somebody said about the Fox slide through.
The Fox could have been a good. Could have been a good DN. Could have been a good DN.
A DN is the Fox.
Now I'm putting my Fox.
He get past no grizzly bear though.
Putting your Fox at corner.
He might get past the grizzly bear. You're right.
They put this Fox at corner.
Fox at corner.
Why not?
Oh, they can jump. Nah, that's right. No, you're right. They can jump.
Good.
Fox at corner. Coyote. We gotta get with the little. Let me see. I'm still thinking.
Ain't no Fox guard, no Tiger though.
Hey, my Tiger.
Yeah,
that Tiger's a strong receiver, man. I'll tell you, that Tiger's a strong receiver, man.
Yeah,
I think the Gazelle can stick with him though on some.
Yeah,
you
gotta put a polar bear on the Tiger.
Oh shit!
Definitely
Damn.
not Tiger too big. That's a big. Tiger is equivalent to T.O. as receiver. That's a big, strong receiver.
Yeah, you gotta put a polar bear on him or a grizzly.
That's it.
No, they can't keep up. No, they can't keep up.
Both
of them. A polar bear on the island? Nah, he can't guard a Tiger.
Yeah, he still ain't got picked.
Yeah, Shedeur still ain't get picked. That's
Shedeur,
crazy.
the Pittsburgh just
They'll smack him up at the line. They have to be able to smack him because they be smacking for wells. So imagine when they coming off the line, the Tigers fakes left and the polar bear just smack him with the ball. Just smack him on the other side.
Yeah.
So they'd be hand to hand smacking off the line. So that
somebody said we gotta name our teams after human beings.
After human beings?
That's funny. I like that. Yeah.
And somebody trolled me. They said you can name them the Eli Mannings Zeke had.
The Eli Mannings?
The Eli Mannings.
I hate Eli, man.
Yeah, I know. That's his biggest enemy.
As a quarterback, though,
as a quarterback,
life, I'm like, I dap him up, chill with him. But soon as he want to put on that jersey, I got a problem with him.
Trying to think.
The Steelers might not get picked, Joe. Deion Sanders' son ain't get picked yet, Joe. Pittsburgh took Derek Herman. I thought he was going there.
If you don't get picked, we don't watch NFL. Everybody that's tuned in right now, we're not watching NFL for the whole season. Next year, I know it's going to be hard. I know. Bear with me. It's going to be hard. You're going to be itching football, but we can't do it. We must stand up as a community, as a team, and we must seek justice.
Somebody going to trade up. I think somebody going to trade up. Let's take him. You got the Rams still.
Rams, Ravens.
And then you got a couple teams could trade, teams could still trade down. I think that's crazy though. But I got that bet right though. We won a bet today, y'all. I hate to say that, but I won that bet.
Where we put the giraffe?
The giraffe? I like him as a ref.
Yeah, you see everything.
Yeah.
I like my giraffe as a ref. That's a good ref.
Yeah, or third. Like fourth down situations, he can just stretch his neck.
Yeah.
Fourth down running back. Fourth down running back.
Yeah. Like my giraffe. Yeah. I thought about the giraffe a lot of times. I said the giraffe. I don't know where you're gonna put him on offense though. But yeah,
he'll be a dope tight end too.
You could. I thought about it, but I'm like, how's he catching that?
I'm saying.
Yeah, he could have. Over the because he's already up there. It's a good one.
It's hard to guard that.
It is hard to guard that. I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna be hard to guard that. I cancel that.
I can't believe we took Shamar Stewart.
Oh man, it's all good. It's the draft, man. The draft is not going to equal the season. I just didn't get who you wanted.
Throw some animals out there, chat. That we ain't bring up yet.
Yeah, we could. Yeah, because I love this conversation. This is very creative and different.
Yeah, yo, shout out to whoever started this too.
Yeah, shout out to that super chat. That was a great super chat. I like super chats that gives you like a conversation that's very different. You know, that's like you have like that's a conversation starter.
Facts.
That's crazy, man.
Hey, but yeah, but this is.
If I name my football team, it'd be called the John Elways.
John
Elway.
Elway.
John Elways.
I like the John Elways. That's fire.
The John
From
Elways.
where? From where? Where y'all from?
We from Cleveland, Mississippi.
Cleveland, Mississippi.
All right, bet.
Cleveland, Mississippi.
The John Elways from Cleveland, Mississippi.
The Mississippi Elways.
Mississippi Elways.
I'm trying to think. Oh, now we gotta think like that. All right.
The Mississippi Elways.
Yeah.
Mississippi Elways.
I'm gonna think. Hold on. Give me like 2 seconds. This is gonna be a dumb one because I want the flow. I want the flow. I'm gonna go with the. Let me think with this one. I like because you gotta think names that are hitters. I'm gonna go right here. I'm gonna go with the Maine Marinos. The Maine Marinos.
The Maine Marinos. Y'all from Maine?
We're from Maine and with Dan Marino. Yeah, so we got.
All right.
We're from Maine and we from Marino. I need something. I could did Miami Marino too, but nah. We're gonna be from Maine.
Maine Marinos. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna do Maine. Maine Marino.
Okay. I'm gonna go with the Tennessee Tomlinsons. That's a tongue twister.
Tennessee Tomlinsons.
The Tennessee Tomlinsons.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Tennessee.
We're gonna do
the Ladanians.
The Ladanians.
Tennessee Ladanian Tomlinsons.
Nah, I'm gonna go. If I'm gonna use Ladania, I'm gonna go with the Louisiana Ladanians.
Louisiana
Ladanians.
Yeah. All right.
I'm going with straight tongue twisters. Louisiana Ladanians.
Yo, y'all hilarious. Yo, what's so okay. I mean, we got an animal team. You know what I mean? Let us know in the chat who y'all team is, who y'all like.
Have I melted into the couch yet?
Yeah, you kind of like. Yeah, you just look like a different person now after that pick. That sounds like crazy.
The nigga had a 79 PF score though.
I mean, listen, sometimes, you make bad picks. I mean, Billy Price is the worst pick I got, so y'all can't get worse than that. So, I mean, hopefully he does something for y'all team. I mean, he's not tackling the ball, so I'm not really worried about that. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Baltimore Ravens. We're going to kill it up. You know what I mean? The Giants and Jets, listen, I love New York, but, like, y'all just do something.
I got to do something, yeah. Do something.
Yeah, look, I always said about New York though. I always said like, yo, I wish I lived in a state where I could be like appreciative of the team that I live in. Like the Knicks, like I always said, the day the Knicks go to the finals and win, I want to be out in New York for that. Just because I know the celebration that's going to happen. Because I have.
Yo, when the Knicks was in that Eastern Conference. The Nets was in that Eastern Conference final. I was telling everybody, I said, they better not let Brooklyn win a championship. If that happens,
yeah, that would be crazy. That would be crazy.
Do you know how much crime will be committed that day? We don't know how to act. That's why we don't win stuff.
Yeah, we don't. Nah, it's the same thing.
We don't know how to act. If the Knicks win, if the Nets win, if the Giants win. Well, the Giants won.
Giants won, but like, yeah, it's like how can I say? It's not the same. Like if New York, if the stadium is in New York, Yes, I know what you mean by that. Yeah, if the stadium was in New York, it would be a whole nother type of vibe. Because I was out here when the Dodgers won. And the Dodgers fans was going crazy.
Bro, me too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you was out here.
They won in
Yeah.
when they won before last? AD, what's that? 20 what?
You talking about the World Series?
19?
Yeah, the Dodgers.
Yeah.
The Dodgers. 'Cause I know they did.
Bets?
I heard it was recent.
It was it was last year, and then it was another year. It was
2020.
2020.
Yeah, 2020. I was out there for the 2021 with Mookie Betts.
Mm-hmm.
During COVID.
Yeah. They go crazy. I said New York. I was like, the day New York ever. I said I wish the Knicks was just good enough to win.
Bro, I was out there when the Lakers won the bubble chip.
Oh wow, yeah, that's
got
right.
a video. AD, can I show you the video?
Yeah.
Yeah, show the video because they get crazy.
How can I show the video?
If it's on your phone, you can just send it to me.
Yep.
Like email it to you?
Yeah.
Yo, when I tell you the streets was on fire. On fire.
Fire.
Yeah, man. Nah, but like
It's only 8 seconds.
yeah. Nah, it just get crazy. Like I wish that we was in a town where it was just like, yo, like I know Philly was going crazy when the Eagles won. So it's like, yo, I always wanted New York to have that because we had like smidges of it. Like, you know, when Giants won, all right, cool. But it wasn't really the same, you know.
So New York has two teams, huh?
On in football, yeah.
Wow.
So, technically, no, hold on.
So the Jets and the
3.
Giants?
3. Technically, it's really 3. Buffalo. But Buffalo's Buffalo's in Buffalo though. You know what I mean? So I mean, it's like New York is a big town, to like play sports in. So like, you know, I always said a lot of times the reason why a lot of people are not built for it or they don't win is because it's a big city. Like the city, the culture, the sport. You know what I mean? It's a lot of pressure to like make a lot of plays. You know?
Yeah.
Real talk.
You know what's crazy? If you remember Back to the Future.
Yeah, I remember Back to the Future.
And they were making fun of the Cubs in part 2, and they were like, "Oh, the Cubs finally won the World Series."
Oh yeah.
And that future was supposed to be 2015. In 2016, the Cubs won the World Series. So a year later, from what they predicted in the movie, it happened.
That's crazy.
And it was like shocking, like, wow, Cubs won the World Series. Like everyone was talking about, yeah, that would never happen.
Yeah.
And then it actually happened in real life. It was crazy.
Algorithm, crazy.
Back to the Future, man.
So where Travis Hunter went?
Travis Hunter went to the Jaguars. Second overall pick.
They let him go both ways.
Yeah, they definitely doing that. Yeah, they're definitely gonna do that.
I don't know how to feel about that.
Because the Jaguars need defensive help, they need offensive help. So I think what they're gonna do, I mean, from how I look at it, I think he should really play offense. I mean, that's my personal opinion.
Nah.
And no, but on defense you're gonna have him out there though, because I think defense you need like to me defense you need like a feel. You get what I'm trying to say? Like he needs to know how to adjust. You know what I mean? Make adjustments. Offense is easy to learn. It's quick. You know. I think he makes a more better corner, right?
No, I think he makes a more impact of the game when he plays cornerback.
I agree. No, what you're saying, I do agree.
He impacts the game more when he plays cornerback.
No, I definitely agree. We compared to Dion, right? But it's
not even. He's different than Dion. Dion.
Oh snap!
What?
Dion cover.
Mm-hmm.
Don't give it. He cover anybody on the field, no matter where you at. He's covering the best guys, shutting them down.
Right.
Kansas City got Omarion Hampton, yo.
Word. This dude, Travis Hunter.
Yeah.
And Dion taking the ball away and scoring too. But this dude, Travis Hunter, he's just a ball hawk, bro. He got too much ball skills, bro. Don't throw it him.
Yeah, so I mean, all right,
that's the whole first round is done.
Oh, first done? The round is done already?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, this is happening now, huh?
Yeah.
There's not.
Look, play that little 6-second clip, AD, that I sent you.
You sent it to me?
We didn't draft nothing yet.
Yeah.
Huh?
I didn't see nothing. I
It's
didn't
a
see
little
us draft.
6-second clip.
I didn't see nothing we draft yet.
Y'all jumped out of the first round. When y'all got Trey almost.
Hold on. Wait, almost.
His last name is Almost?
Yeah, almost.
Oh, okay.
What's my phone doesn't work?
Unless I'm tripping, that's my phone is tripping.
Oh, Rory, yeah, both sides of the ball is different, but I mean important, but in football, if you play both ways and you good both ways, it's which side of the ball is you making more impact of the game? Yeah, Shedeur was going to score those touchdowns regardless if Travis was catching those or not.
Mm-hmm.
See them takeaways though?
Nah, Chargers just took Omari Hamilton.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, Chargers took Omari Hamilton. The first round not done?
Oh, okay. I pressed the draft simulator and I guess it just filled
It's
the
a
rest
little
of the picks
different.
out.
That's a more impactful way on the game.
Yeah.
You're taking that ball away, going back to the house with it.
Yeah. We're right in the middle of that black hole. We just got that trophy on here. So.
Hold up.
But yeah.
This is the video for 2020, Laura.
All right, let me see. Let's see what's going on when your team wins in the vibe. Because New York, we not doing that right now.
Yeah. I'm tripping, yeah.
We won't be doing
I think
that.
they had the fake trophy out there.
Oh, they got the fake trophy and all that. See, now,
Yeah.
I wish we had that. You know, I could see it's already live over there.
We're right in the middle of that black hole.
Look, they have the fake trophy.
Yeah. Real talk. Nah. That's fire.
Right there in front of the Staples Center.
That's
They
crazy.
Turned up. I'm like, nah.
Nah,
See, look,
that's celebration right there.
we can't have that in New York.
Good.
No, we cannot.
We could.
In New York City, Solomon, let's be real. All right, let's be 100%.
No, I know what you
real.
mean. I know what you mean.
It's gonna be a lot of crime. Let's just say
It's
that.
gonna be crazy. It's definitely gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be 100% crime being committed.
Yep. In particular
Fights being
location.
broken out.
Not in Times Square though.
What? 100%.
In Times Square? In Times Square? In the Bronx? In the Bronx and Brooklyn, yes, definitely. And Queens.
It's gonna go. That's what I'm saying. We're so off the hook. We're gonna tour the whole New York City.
He said we're gonna talk.
We go to every borough with the chip.
Real talk.
Over the bridges, walking.
Mm-hmm.
People probably get thrown off the bridge. It's gonna be crazy.
Right.
We don't know how to act.
Yeah.
You give New York something good, and we're gonna make it bad. Because
Yeah,
we don't know how to act.
With that class that you give them the pizza party the first time. We go right back to the class that we was. That's real talk.
Yeah.
That's 100%. Yo, we will act good until you act good in class until you get that pizza party. Then we go right back to the class we was before that.
Yeah.
That's real talk. Yo,
exactly,
yo, it's a fact. That's a fact. But let's move because we got something else to show, right? Yeah. Just want to make sure so we keeping it flowing, but not we love talking about football though. This is something we do.
Oh yeah,
that's a real talk.
It was bred in our family since young.
Yeah. Oh my God.
What's that?
That's Uncle Shay Shay. That's Uncle Shay Shay.
Shorty and Shorty
Yep.
With the man purse.
With the evidence right there too.
Oh, the evidence, the tape down.
Oh Lordy. Why they do that?
You having an unnatural allegiance to losers is not like you.
That's so bad, man. That's so bad.
Yeah.
Nah, but
shout out to Damn.
Yeah, shout outs, man. Yo, listen, man. Y'all be protect your peace, man. That's all I gotta say. Protect your peace, because a lot of people will be here to disturb it.
Protect it.
You never know who comes on, Yeah,
no, son, I'm telling you, bro. These old niggas, they need to chill, bro.
Silence makes no mistakes.
Shout out to oh man, I know you having fun, you living your life, you running the table, dude. But it's like these certain joints, you can't just be doing anything because like they be trying to game niggas because they be with it. Yeah. I'm telling you, they be with it.
But they know they know who they dealing with. You know what I mean?
I've been in a couple green rooms, Solo. I seen some things, son.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. I see some things, man. These chicks be with it, son.
Yo.
These chicks be with it. I'm talking about with it.
Yeah, man.
You could just say anything. Sure, I'm down.
Nah, yo, but real talk though, real talk.
It's a thin line, man, because especially when you got dough, man, and you not ready for that dough, and you just out there just doing the most, like you just hit the lotto, which he felt like he did. Now you just reckless in your conversations and everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you got it. That's why, it's funny. It's actually I'm gonna go back to I'm gonna go a little deeper too. This is why you gotta watch out who is truly around you. That's why you gotta. My circle's my circle for a reason. I don't let everybody in there. It's about boundaries. You know what I mean? Because I know everybody in the world don't have my best interests. I know that for a fact. You know what I mean? And that goes hand for girls. You know what I mean? You know, you could talk to a girl, you could talk to shorty, she look nice and everything like that, but like, yo, some of them don't got that. They don't got your best interest. Real talk. They will keep you from being yourself or keep you from being your purpose if you're dealing with the wrong person. You know what I mean? You gotta pay attention. I mean, friends, whoever, relationships, whatever you got going on, but like I'm very strong on boundaries. And that's what I'm saying. Shannon, he just, and especially a guy who has that type of status and just in general, you know what I mean? Like, he got the money, he got the status, everything.
She was following him too, yo. Like, the nigga moved to Vegas, she moved to Vegas.
Yeah.
Like, she was on him. He looking at him, he's like, yeah, you the money bag.
You gotta watch your boundaries, man.
Then he offered her 10 mil, and she was like, nah, that's not enough. Like, dang.
Yo, but real talk.
For real?
But, like, it's real talk, though, because a lot of people, I'll be like, yo, come on, man. It's like, because you really notice, like, oh, this person really don't got my best interest, you know what I mean? Like, I'm telling you, man, your enemies is not gonna just show you their hand. You know what I mean? They gonna do it in different ways. You gotta just be aware and self-aware mainly. You know what I mean?
Real talk.
Yeah, self-aware.
Real talk.
Real talk.
That's, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that old saying, they smile in your face, man. All the time they want to take your place and take your money.
Real talk.
You know, people forget, man, that human beings are still predators.
Real talk, poison. Even though I don't think that girl got.
That's the main thing about it. Shorty was a predator. She could have told him anything when they met. She could have told him, "I'm 25." Whatever. She could have told the nigga fake ID. Whatever going on. So shout out to Solo Facts, because I see him said something about Shorty being 19. That's not even the point. The point is what bro just said. There's predators out there that really out here praying, and some of these females be praying, bro.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. This is a topic too, bro. It be let's. Man, I don't want to. But look, when I was going to high school, bro, it was always that group of chicks that always used to be prideful or messing with the older dude that's out of high school.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm messing with an older dude. I'm not messing with y'all little boys. In reality, that nigga's a creep in a lane.
Yeah.
Why the 22-year-old young man that's already in college going back to high school to scoop my chicks?
I did tell you something.
Because now he got his driver's license, he could pull up in front of school.
They used to do that way in the 90s, yo. That was like a normal thing for, you know what I'm saying, seeing, you know what I'm saying, older niggas pulling up to the high school, you know what I'm saying, picking up the high school chick that looked like she was like 25.
Bro,
that was normal.
That shit is like
Cool J wrote a rap about that.
That shit is a little bit of manipulation, bro, by perception.
Well, I'm gonna say like this: if you in college and you messing with a girl in high school, right? I don't look at it as manipulation because, you know, before they came up with the whole, you know, you 18 years old is the standard for you being grown, and 21 is when you can drink and this and that or whatever. You know, back in the days, you know what I'm saying, a woman was considered a woman not by the age that man put on her, but by the age that nature put on her as far as her going through her period phase. Once she was available to actually have a child, then she was fair game for all the men in the kingdom. You know what I mean? So, you know, it just about her daddy protecting her and making sure that, you know what I'm saying, she not out there being reckless, and that, you know what I'm saying, she's actually receiving some kind of knowledge from, you know what I'm saying, her family. But, you know what I'm saying, back in the days before they started setting the age as a standard and stuff like that, like, you know.
That's because we got to realize these women is not even mentally developed to understand what is really going on.
Yeah.
See,
nature don't care about that.
No, nature does though.
No, because soon as she's available to procreate, that's all nature cares about. You know what I'm saying? Nature, you gotta remember, like I said, you know, human beings are predators. So, you know, us besides all the man-made stuff of jobs, working, this, that, or whatever, nature is like, yo, you 13, you started your first period, you're ready to procreate, you know, regardless of, you know, what the circumstances is or how you procreate or whatever. Nature's main job is to put you in a position to procreate.
I hear what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying?
But
I'm just saying that's what nature says.
I know what you mean. No, I know what you mean.
Look,
but
that's what nature says. That's what nature says, right? Even let's bring it to a young male, right?
Mm-hmm.
At 13, he's able to do the same thing.
Yeah, true indeed.
His mind not thinking of doing that though.
Why?
His mind just trying to have fun. His mind is just trying to do the act. He's not even knowing in his mind what the act really leads to.
Mm-hmm.
He's not trying to procreate.
Not at 13, yeah, not at 13.
Yeah. Even at 21, the young man was not trying to procreate.
Well, it depends on the culture and the society.
The society for the last 40 years.
Well, yeah, this new Europeanized society is like that.
For the last 40 years, you
go back to the indigenous tribes and stuff like that, it was different.
I'm not gonna lie. Cats out here trying to get buns. No disrespect.
Oh yeah, nowadays, yeah.
We not trying to young males right now, before they find because a thing about a male, before he even thinks about procreating, he has to establish himself as a man in society. If he don't feel like he's a man in society where he can provide, protect, he's not looking to do that. He's looking to have fun still. He's figuring out life. With males, that comes with trials and tribulations. Yeah, I might have to deal with this chick. I might have to deal with a plethora of chicks. I'm going to learn on this way. With each chick, I'm going to learn and I'm going to gain knowledge because I'm not sure yet.
So I'm going to tell you something.
I'm not sure if you're the one at 21. Mm-hmm. Just because I could reproduce.
Yeah.
We still doing young and dumb stuff at 21 as males. We still risking our lives doing stuff. We still want to hang with the boys, do backflips.
Yeah. And see, females is different though.
We still want to go run around, do things that shorten our lifespan. Chicks not thinking about that.
Yeah. So you gotta look at females' life. See, females' life is like this.
Chicks is looking for a relationship. Chicks is looking to learn through that, right? So when the older male comes to the younger chick, knowing this, gaming her, that's taking advantage. I know I'm not gonna wife this shit. I know I don't. I just want to game her because she's easier. She's easier to manipulate. She's easier to string along. I can string her along. She gonna see me pull up in this car, pick her up, drive her home, and that's it. She's cool with that. I could buy a little $5 sandwich at the corner store. She's cool with that. She don't know what a real date is.
Giants jump back on the clock. See, females is like this. When females grow up, you got to look at what their celebrations are. When they're kids, they're playing with baby dolls and stuff like that.
They playing house already. From young, they playing house.
Yeah, they playing house already.
So look,
they playing
in their mind, they getting perception of what a relationship should be, what it should look like. The man being here, they going on a date, they going shopping here.
Yep.
See, men learn the game easy. Like, oh, this what chicks want. I could put a perception up just to get the prize, because I'm not ready for that yet. I'm still.
What it is is like young chicks like older dudes because they in their minds
think they know what they doing. They think they know.
Yeah.
They think they know. We look like we know.
Yeah.
We just doing a little better.
She looking at the nigga that's around her age and she like, this nigga still playing with G.I. Joes. You know, she like, yo, I'm ready to settle down, have these kids and start my celebrations. Her celebrations, the first one is the baby shower. That's the first celebration. You know, all the girls come, all their girlfriends come and they celebrate the baby coming. Then it's the marriage. That's the next that's their Super Bowl. It's the marriage. It's the Super Bowl's coming.
Yeah, it's the ceremony.
It's the ceremony. That's what they're into.
No. Baby shower is not no championship for no chick.
No. I said the marriage is.
Marriage automatically. The ring.
Yeah, that's the Super Bowl.
That's the Super Bowl. That's it. Kid is that's after the Super Bowl. That's like an MVP.
Yeah.
I bet you a chick. You could ask. We could do a survey on 1,000 chicks. They ask, "Would you rather be? You rather be a baby mother or a wife?"
Oh, they want to be a wife.
Yeah, that's
exactly.
Gonna be the number one.
Could skip kids.
Yeah, that's the number one. Yeah. That's the number one.
You could skip them. That's extra. That's
what I'm telling you. They going to who they think is mature enough.
Depends
to
how old
give them
they
what
are,
they
too.
want.
If they're hitting their 30s, some of them are prioritizing that baby. That's why you got to be careful.
Yeah.
All chicks want that relationship. Mm-hmm. Every chick from every angle, from the high school chick to the older chick. All the chicks want a relationship.
Yeah.
Who don't want that? You think they want to go hopping around like us? We want to do that. We look at it like Pokemon.
Yeah.
Well, that's how we're built.
This one, that one, this
Gotta
one,
catch them all.
This one. I need the ghost Pokemon. I need the earth Pokemon. I need the water Pokemon. I need several water Pokemon.
Yeah.
That's how we build as men.
I need an Asian, blonde, brunette, Latina.
Even though we don't
evolve, yo.
We want to sow our royal oats.
Even though we don't evolve, yo.
Yeah.
He cooking.
Yeah.
Even though we don't need it, in our mind we think we want it, and in those times we learn through that though. We like, I bet these earth Pokemon, we can't be really playing like that. Yeah. They start throwing rocks. You gotta chill. These fire Pokemon, you might get burnt. You playing with it too much.
Mm-hmm. That's the Aries.
Yeah.
Water Pokemon, you might drown in that bitch. You gotta chill if it get too deep.
That's Scorpio females.
Right? An air Pokemon, you might find yourself too high in the air. Hold away. You might have to bring it back down.
Gemini Libra, Gemini female.
AD want to jump in with the signs.
I mean, he was bringing up the elements, the fire, the water, and the air.
That's a good. Yeah, I like that.
That's real talk though. That's just the females look at what can a man do and provide for her. That's just by nature. You know what I'm saying? If she gonna have a kid by you, she gotta make sure that you can provide for the kid. Because that's gonna be your job. If you can't do something for that kid, then she gonna be like,
she's thinking in her mind. She's thinking in her mind. Eventually, it will lead to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, real talk. Yeah,
eventually she's thinking. Yeah.
Hey, D, why you get those
MVPs? I know a bunch of athletes with a bunch of MVPs, and they have no Super Bowl.
Yeah, there's a bunch
MVPs
of baby showers
back to back.
Yep.
Yeah, a lot of baby showers.
It's real talk. Real talk. Sometimes they never even win a playoff game. It's real talk.
Yeah.
100.
That's why you have the difference in the frame of thinking. you know, as young men growing up, we think different.
That's because us we knew from the jump since we entered the arena we wasn't going to stay there.
That's why back in the days,
we only there to play for the night. Monday night, we gonna put up some numbers, and we going back to the
Jackson
locker room
Dart.
hitting the bus.
Wow,
Jackson Dart.
Yep. Hey, let me ask you a question, Z. Do you believe in arranged marriages? Do you think that the old way back in the ancient days,
right.
they would have the arranged marriage as opposed to now? You know, you send your daughter out there just to.
Yo, you familiar with
just to find her way?
Let's use this for example,
Depends,
right?
Yeah,
let's use it. Y'all watch Game of Thrones?
Yes, I watch. Of course, that's my show. What?
No, I never watched. I never watched one show.
I know. I already know she talk. I already know she's going to even talk about. Talking about the red wedding, right?
Even that was crazy.
The red wedding, because the red wedding is exactly what you can use as an argument.
Right. Boom.
Ravens on the clock.
Ravens on the clock.
I don't see. I don't.
See, y'all ain't got no kids yet. Y'all got kids?
No, we don't have kids
gonna
yet.
speak on that.
I have a mojito.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. Your frame of mind starts to change because it's like, just like what you just said, like, you know, how the young men are, how, you know, I got 2 girls. So I look at my 2 girls and shit, and I'll be like, I don't want them going through all that bullshit. I would rather have arranged marriages with, you know what I'm saying, a dude that I know that has a good son and be like, boom. And that'll cut out all everything.
What if his mouth stink?
I respect it. I know what you mean. And I'm trying to be real respectful when I say this.
What if he fat?
But when they get old, but you think they're gonna? Because I think girls have a certain different mindset. Because we're talking over logic, right?
Yeah.
We're talking over logic. But if a girl doesn't feel that man is the man for her, she's gonna leave him. So you're right. You because you would want the best option for her. Of course, as a father, you would want. But she might feel like he's just not the.
Yeah, Troy D, she feel out any kind of way she wants.
Sorry. What
That's
would be the right
color.
option? The right option you think is for her may not be for her. You might. I'm saying, for example, you might pick the nicest man, right? And this man
ain't gonna pick no nice dude.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
No. I'm saying you might pick the most respectful dude.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
He's 5'6".
5'6".
Works an average job.
5'6". That's too short. There can't be no that. All my body in my family is tall.
I'm 5'7".
Yeah.
I'm saying though, let's say he's the most respectfulest dude.
Yeah.
You know him. You would choose him. But he's 5'6". He don't play no sports. He stay in the crib.
Nah.
He ain't never go outside. He buy his books. He come home. He make his little paper. He come home. That's it. He don't got no ambition though. He's just
I'm
cool.
going off of the see when you picking somebody, like say for instance, hypothetically speaking, right? I was picking somebody for my daughter, right? First thing I'm gonna analyze is the father, because the father gonna let you know what I'm saying, what potential genetics is held within the son.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It'll be kind of like you remember Coming to America?
Yeah, I remember Coming to America. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Where Eddie Murphy had, you know what I'm saying, the young girl come out and she like, you know, whatever you like. You know what I'm saying? But the reason why Eddie Murphy had chose is because the father of the daughter was a general. So for one, you already know she's gonna take command. She has the bloodline of royalty already. So you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, because it's a wild world out here. You don't want to just, when you start having kids, you start thinking like, you know, protection every single day. Not you know, a couple times out of every single day. You know, pick them up. This, that. You know, you gotta watch your kids like a hawk. You know what I'm saying? So when you get seeds, you know what I'm saying, you thinking about your bloodline going forward. I don't want to mess my bloodline up. Like literally, I feel like I come from, when I look at my granddaddies and all the things that they have done and how they came all the way out here from Florida and migrated to Compton, and I'm the 3rd generation from Compton, and we done built up and did this and got land and got jewels, did everything. I don't just want my daughter just with anybody. It got to be somebody that has some kind of
good morals,
and from a good family background.
Yeah. No, I know.
And that's how we used to do it. When we used to be tribal people in Africa, literally the mother and the father would choose what part of the tribe they wanted to be. Even in ancient Kemet, it was the same way. It wasn't just, you grow up and you just go out there and figure it out on your own.
All that depended on what they wanted to gain, though.
True indeed.
Some people married some people married their daughters or their sons. Well, their daughters to the best fighter.
Yeah. It all depends on what your family and what y'all striving to do. So it's like with me, like, when I look at my daughters and how we done raised them and stuff like that, I don't just want to just throw them out there to the wolves.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just 100%. Keeping it way 100. When y'all have some daughters and you all in my little baby girl, you could be like, nah, I don't want to just throw my baby girl out there to the wolves. I'm just keeping it way 100.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just know. I think
now my boys, them niggas can go sow their royal oats all within. You know what I'm saying?
But see, we got to do the same thing for them too.
Yeah, because you don't.
No. See, you heard what I said? He got to go out there and sow his royal oats, and then you know what I'm saying? Get back on program.
Yeah, I think yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like my boys go out there, have your fun, and come back, nigga. Now you got to come home, get married, and keep on progress with the family tradition.
But shit happens when you having fun.
Yeah, now if you get the girl pregnant, this, that, or whatever, then can he marry her? No, unless that's what he really, really want to choose. Then we'll sit down and have a father to son conversation, and we'll move forward from there. Mm-hmm. But you can't put girls and boys in the same category because they grow up two different energies. One is a feminine energy, one is a masculine energy, and in those energies, they just totally different on how they move and groove. The society has been masculating females and feminizing men. Mm-hmm. So, and they've done that for a reason. They keep, they're trying.
They're trying to.
Keep everybody confused. You know what I'm saying? And when you keep people confused and they not going by what nature has, already set the guideline down for them, now you get what you get in society. All kind of weirdos and weirdy doing weirdy. Yeah, just...
Yo,
everybody just out here slinging.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? No, but you gotta protect the kids. That's how I look at it. You know what I mean? Shout out to the kids.
Somebody said, what's his name? I can't pronounce it. Help me out, AD. Kawaj Rebek El
Shamar Atata.
Quaja Rakib El.
He said, I don't want a dude that works at BK
Brooklyn
and not a manager
and not the manager for my daughter.
Well, that's him. That's his seed.
Yeah. I mean, everybody got different plans for
Yeah, for yourself, because you are yourself.
To what he's saying, though, he's saying basically he don't want nobody with no ambition. Yeah, you could be the manager there.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, is that the final ceiling?
Yeah,
I think it's about mindset.
Yeah, it's definitely mindset.
Upbringing too, physicality. You don't want no dude that can't defend himself. He always getting beat up.
Yeah,
he a fight, but he always getting beat up.
Oh no,
he always getting knocked out. His jaw is glass. You want that? Like the moment they get in an altercation, went past, he's knocked out.
Yeah, I can't talk because I don't have no kids, but like, I will want if I had to say to choose, I would want a guy that could defend himself for my daughter if I had a daughter. You know what I mean? That's a fact.
For my son, I don't want my son messing with the local thought everybody ran through. He in love with her.
Yes.
All the homies here.
Yep.
Oh, I'm talking about every last one of them.
Yeah.
He loving her though. Yo, she a vibe, Dad. Nah, you can't do that. Nah, but I love her.
Yo.
You can't love her. Right? You can't. So you gotta teach him how to maneuver in that round two.
You got his mindset right.
This is the type of
he said the local thought though.
For real. And then it's the secret thought.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You with her.
You want him to be very aware.
She from the Bronx. She come to Brooklyn. She a whole new person.
Yep.
But back in the Bronx, you go back by her mom's crib. Everybody knows Shaniqua.
Yeah. I got you. It's real talk.
You walk into her mother crib, and like, yo, Shaniqua, that's Shaniqua, she back.
Thought he missed thought.
Yo, is a
that's embarrassing for a dude. You think you really like her too. She done pay for your sneakers. She buy you food.
Yeah.
But see, that's the problem of living in a
She got paid. She getting it from the next dude, bringing it to you.
Yeah.
But you really like her.
That's why I kind of like, the old ways people be like, judgmental of them and being like, oh, well, why you believe in arranged marriages and this and that? It's like, well, just look at society.
Mm-hmm.
You want to throw
that's not cool too. That ends up the cheating and adultery. You arrange the marriage to this.
People get together on some regular shit and cheat an adult. You know what I'm saying? That's, there's no foolproof plan, but you can, while they're young, you know what I'm saying, have some kind of say-so to guide them. And now when they get older and they want to be like, I'm going to just be whatever. By then, you done already, you done did your job as a parent. Like, look, I've hooked you up with the best person available. You done had kids by a good person. He ain't this, that, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You good now. You get in your 30s and your 40s and you like, I don't want to be with him no more and I want to just go do my own thing. Then, go do your own thing. But you can't say that mommy and daddy didn't put you in the best position to win.
I mean, from your perspective as a parent.
True indeed. And that's the only perspective really matters.
Let's put the shoes on our foot. Let's say our parents would have did that.
I probably would have been a whole lot better though.
They linked you up with a nice lawyer chick, nice degree. She fat. She smell like mayonnaise.
Nah, my moms wouldn't do that.
I'm saying, you don't know what your mom.
No, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you why.
I'm
gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you.
I'm gonna
tell you a real story. I had this girl. I don't want to put her name out there. But I had this girl, and I thought I liked her.
Don't do that. Shout out to her.
Yeah, shout out to her. You know what I'm saying? I liked her. You know what I'm saying? She was a manager at a burger spot. You know what I'm saying? But I liked her. You know what I'm saying? I was fresh out the pen, just did 11. I'm like, yo, I'm going to give, you know what I'm saying, Big Mama a shot at the title. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Gave her a shot at the title. She was cool.
Gave her a title bout?
Gave her a title bout.
I'm weak.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, my mom told me, she said, son, I know you fresh out. But boy, you can do better than that. And she was right.
Mom knows,
So I left Shorty Rock, you know what I'm saying? I left her and I was like, yo, Mom said I can do better than that.
But in that incident, Mom's always going to say you could do better, right?
Yeah, Mom's always going to look out, say you could do better.
In that instant, because you went out and you found that. Now, if Mom's found a joint for you, right?
I'm going to tell you what my mom's found for me. Hey, look, I'm going to tell you a cold story. I'm going to tell you another cold story.
I bet.
I'm fresh out the joint, right? My mom's got this, but my mom's best friend was this white lady. I ain't gonna put her name out there.
Okay.
And
shout out to her too.
Shout out to her, you know what I'm saying? She was gonna hook me up with her daughter. Her daughter was an opera singer. Bad snow bunny. Bad. Mom's was like, here you go. Fresh out the joint. Got you an opera singer. I turned it down.
You white?
I'm saying why?
No,
she had no ass, right?
No, she was bad. She was bad.
She wasn't that bad. She was
bad. She was bad, but I just wasn't really.
You know that.
I didn't want to have no babies with the snow. You know what I'm saying? The snow bunny. That's just me personally.
But that's still to your preference. She still chose the wrong, you know. I mean,
if she looked at like Amber Rose, you wouldn't have said that.
Nah, not me personally.
Exactly. So what the cap is about? It wasn't because she was white.
No, I wouldn't have been with Amber Rose. No, I wouldn't have been with her.
You wouldn't have been with Amber Rose.
Nah.
If your moms would have pulled up with Amber Rose and said, yo, son, she open, she with it. You saying no.
Yeah.
Yo, AD, find a Bible in the crib. I need him to put his right hand on the Bible and say that.
You don't believe in the Bible.
I don't believe that.
You don't believe,
I don't believe in the Bible.
Menkheppera don't believe in the Bible.
I get the Bible on Kindle, but
Menkheppera don't believe in the Bible.
I mean, she was when I tell you the shorty was a when I tell you
that man.
Listen to me.
I actually do believe him because I know Menkheppera. He's not going for Amber Rose.
Yeah,
I know.
All right, so whoever who you like, give it to me. What's nobody that you like?
I don't know. See, my mind frame getting out of jail was different. I was thinking about reproducing.
Aurora, shout out to Aurora. I seen him in the comments. He said Angelina Jolie, in her prime. What?
Nah.
Carmen Electra. What you want to do? You
None of them, yo.
down?
Nah, I would have turned them down.
Yeah.
What if it was Candace Owens?
I might have gave her a shot, especially as intelligent as she is.
You giving her a shot. Now, shout out to her. Why? Hold on, wait. Stop. Let me stop myself. Shout out to Candace Owens. She's a beautiful lady. You're giving her a shot before Amber Rose? I'm not comparing the two. But you know what I'm talking about, brother.
Amber Rose is a black woman, isn't she? Not a black woman. She a white girl. She a white girl.
No, she's white.
White, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah.
But Amber Rose, I'm not gonna lie to you though. I'll keep it real. Amber Rose is not really. We're not shooting to marry that though. Yeah. You can't shoot the.
See, Mike, you gotta understand something.
I'm not shooting.
Hey, happening over here. We talking real.
I'm keeping it.
I'm keeping it 100. Listen.
You got you.
Listen.
Y'all know what I'm saying here.
Now, Z, listen. You come out here, you come chill, Menkheppera, you see what I'm talking about. But I'm gonna just keep it way 100 with you. Like, to me, it trips me out. You know, when you got knowledge of self and you know who you are, right? And you understand your genetics, right? Completely. You understand the melanin possessed.
I know all that.
We're not talking about knocking it down. I was not saying wouldn't knock her down, but you talking about wife and are trying to reproduce.
You gotta get context. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So it's like me myself personally.
But with knocking it down, shit happens.
Yeah, but I'm not trying to wife that though.
Of course, nobody said you trying to wipe it.
No, that's what we was talking about. That's what we was talking about. Nah, that's what we was talking about. We were talking about my mom when I first got out. She had already had a girl already set up for me when I first got out. A baddie,
I mean,
opera singer chick.
Wife it. She didn't say wife it, son. She just said she wanna get with you.
Nah, y'all hilarious, yeah.
Nah. If I'm gonna reproduce, she gotta have some good genes.
Mm-hmm.
You don't control that when you knocking stuff down. When you out here, you out here slinging the pill, you can't control that.
Yes, you
I don't know. I'm never mind, man. Yo,
man, look, I got two. Listen to me.
My brother,
hold up.
Man.
Z, listen, Z. I'm 40. I'm 45 years old. You hear me? I'm 45 years old.
Bet.
I got two babies.
No, I'm talking about in your prime.
Yeah, in my prime.
Before the young ones in your prime, you slinging it. You out here.
Yeah, I'm being smart with the tool.
Gotta be smart
all the time. What happened to the party? Remember that party back in '96?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I always been smart with the tool.
We've made mistakes. You come on now. Everybody ain't walked the holy path.
I got two baby moms. That's it.
We not talking about that. We all make mistakes.
That wasn't mistakes. That was planned.
I'm not excuse that.
The other joints that I was just messing around with, nigga, I was putting it other places for me. Here, put this on your face. Put this, you know, other places, man.
We get there. That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? I wasn't putting it where it was supposed to go.
But you never know.
Yeah, true.
Sometimes you let a shot go, you don't even know you let a shot go. Things happen.
Who'd y'all get?
Took Malik Starks.
AD, come on, son. How you feel, man?
I get why we did that.
Priest wanted me to play this.
Yeah.
Black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all. I'm blickety black, blacker than black,
yo,
blacker than black,
blackity black.
Yo, I'm dead.
And I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all.
Let's hold on, yeah, we gotta keep the show moving a little bit though. But
I'm just keeping it way 100.
No, I respect both of y'all. I ain't gonna lie, but I ain't gonna lie. That's
follow, man.
Look. Yeah, we gotta keep the show moving. It is 8 o'clock. I know Dad wanted me to play something that he sent to AD though, right?
Yeah, he sent me a few things here.
Yeah, I just want to make sure we could get through those things and then get to song promotion so we could get up and out. You know, I mean, we gotta get
Cersei Lannister is one of the more
keeping it moving. Game of Thrones.
You want to do?
Are y'all familiar with Game of? He wanted me to play.
Yeah, I'm. This is one of my shows.
Okay, there we go. He says
yes, I hate Cersei. I hate her.
Are you done? Are you finished with the series?
I'm about to be. Yes.
Okay.
I'm on the last season. I hate her.
It's the worst season. I think that's the worst season. But
I hate her. She's so slippery, son. I hate her, son. She always get out her like when she about to get punished, if she about to get just due, she always slip out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like she just got the mountain back. You feel me? She just seen Delirious and the dragons, but what's the name? Delirious, she's stupid too for going to save Jon Snow with all the dragons. She should pull up with one dragon. Now the White Wolf has got a dragon. She was just beasting. She should have just pulled up with Drogon.
Yep.
Came and scooped them, and then we out. Fire, we out. She want to pull up with all three, lose one. Now you pull up on Cersei. You know Cersei is a mastermind. She like, wait, where the other one? It's supposed to be 3. You only pulled up with 2 now. They weak. She give her hope.
I'm just saying like this. Let's not spoil Z because I feel like they're gonna spoil Z. Z's not finished up with the series. Cause it's a pretty good thing. Cause you still Cause this is gonna be crazy. I wanna spoil.
She's disgusting and I hate her.
Yeah, he's not a big fan of Cersei's the how can I say?
She's the queen manipulator.
Yeah, Ramsay Bolton.
Imposter.
Yeah, it's not spoiler. Let's is there another one that he said?
Ramsay Bolton, that nigga's evil. I don't like him either.
Ramsay Bolton?
Like that nigga Ramsay either. He's not loyal to nothing.
Nah, he's
that nigga Peter. He's a pervert. He was Peter is the same nigga we was talking about pulling up to the high school.
Nah, but it was different though.
College
no, Peter's the type that he couldn't get your mom back in the day, so he tried to get the daughter. that's what Peter did. That's what Peter did.
Where your mom at? Where your mom at?
That's what Peter did. That's Peter's the type to go for the daughter after he couldn't get the moms.
No, correction. He couldn't get the moms, so he went for the sister, got the sister, killed her, and went for the daughter.
Yeah.
He's disgusting.
Peter's wild. But that's
yeah. The times is different now, yo. You know what I'm
saying?
saying?
I fuck with Tywin. That's my nigga.
The father, right?
Nah, I mean the midget.
Midget. All right. Okay. All right. I ain't gonna lie though. I mess with the dad though. I ain't gonna lie. Tywin's the dad. You thinking about Tyrion?
Tyrion, yeah.
Tyrion. You thinking about Tyrion? You thinking about Tyrion?
My fault.
Tywin's the pops. Yeah, Tywin's the pops.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah.
I fuck with Tyrion, son. He a real nigga. He a real nigga.
Nah, him and that's what I said. Him and Tywin are the smartest characters in the show. But even though
he a real nigga.
Yeah. But nah. What won't say?
Shout out to my son Jon Snow.
Jon Snow, you love Jon Snow?
Fuck with Jon Snow, nigga. The true Targaryen is true heir to the throne, nigga.
That's real talk.
I be knowing, bro.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie though.
Yeah, he was sleeping on his aunt. I know that already. He slept with auntie. He didn't know though.
But I'm gonna keep it 100 though. That's what the Targaryens do though. Targaryens is wild.
Yeah, they do.
That's what the Targaryens do. That's how they are though. You gotta like once you watch House of the Dragons, you're gonna see how deep it really get with them. They get crazy. They dealing with sisters and all that. They on the different.
Nah. I seen it in the beginning. Remember, the
brother.
Yeah, he was molesting her from the jump.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Hey, that's what they do though. That's what they do. But anything else to play, AD?
He said that's it.
That was the only thing. That was the only thing to play.
Yeah, he said don't play anything else. We good. We can go right to song promotion.
Yeah, let's go to song promotion because it's getting later.
Let's go.
It's 8:22,
and I want to enjoy my night, y'all. Listen, this has been a great build on both of y'all. You know, what I mean, we talking sports, talking football. My draft is, you
got Malik Starks, the safety.
I like it. I don't think he was the best safety, but you know,
that animal draft, that was hard.
Yeah, that was hard. I like that. That was a good part. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Podcraft. You know what I mean? If y'all just joining us now, you know what I mean. My pops, he's getting ready for his trip. So we just here building. We just talking. You know what I mean? We just talking a little sports. We
y'all out there in New York, go to that show.
Yeah, that's real talk. So you going?
Where it's at? I gotta figure out where it's at.
Yeah, you talk to him. Yeah, it's in BK. I think it's in BK. But yeah.
You know, I still ain't been to New York yet, man.
Oh,
never been.
Yo, Menkheppera,
This is the time to come, cause a couple months back you wouldn't have liked it.
Right now it's hot. Still, it's hot.
It's about to get hot. Yeah,
This is the time to come. Yeah, this is.
I don't know if you ready for that. You built for that.
Nah,
I'm not built for the cold, Joe. I'm keep it way.
Nah, I don't know. You built for that. Yeah.
I'm not built for the cold.
I'm not. I'm born. I was born out here, and I'm not built for it.
Yeah, I'm not.
Nah, this is the time to go though. I said May to June to July to August. Maybe let's cut out August because August is a little too hot. Let's go to July. Like that time frame is a great time to go to New York. New York. That's the best season. That's the best seasons. Go out there. Really June.
Summertime, June.
Yeah, like June, July. Like June, July to me has always like been the best months to go out there. But not you get summertime. I always say summertime New York is like the celebration of the winter and the spring that we because it's so much confusion seasons during New York that you finally go outside, enjoy the weather. It's a time to live, you know. It's a time to live. I mean, all the parties that go on and you know what I mean. Shout out to everybody. Nah, I did miss New York though. I'm not even gonna lie. I do miss New York from a little tad bit. You know what I mean? We might be coming
Just
out
don't
there
miss
soon.
that weather.
Nah, I don't really miss the winter now. I don't miss the winter. Winter is kind of like
nobody ever misses that, bro.
Yeah, you don't miss the winter like that. Winter time is like hibernation.
It don't look good until the next day, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then when the street sweepers and now it's all dirty and muddy.
Oh, the slush. Yeah, that little slush.
Turn the slush,
That
mess
slush.
up your shoes.
Yeah.
You don't want to be in that, bro.
Yeah, slush is really bad.
That's why it's so hard to leave LA, yo, because the weather out here
it's amazing.
It's gorgeous.
Amazing.
All the time.
Yeah, y'all spoiled for the weather. I
Super
won't.
spoiled.
I think y'all very spoiled.
perfect.
I think y'all very spoiled in the weather. I think that's the real talk. Y'all very spoiled because y'all think cold is like 50 degrees.
60.
Yeah, y'all
60.
don't know what cold.
Yeah, cold is like negative.
Y'all don't know. Yeah, we get 10, 13 degrees. I think y'all pass out. Y'all
That sound like a football score, yo.
Yo, I'm telling you.
Can't do that, man. I need them basketball numbers, yo.
Matter of fact, sports in New York, when you play in we always gotta play in the cold. Y'all, I feel like y'all never got to play in like anything beyond.
Never.
That's what I'm trying to say. We play.
No, I'm gonna tell you something.
But
out here, though, the best football games out here is when it's raining.
I can see
I
that.
love the rain. I love to play football in the rain.
They rarely do though.
Yes.
Yeah. But it's been a few times, yo. I played some games in the football. I remember when I was doing kick return, yo, for playing football, and this dude on the defense, we will always meet. I will always beat everybody to the sideline, and we'll meet at the sideline and crack on the sideline.
Yeah.
And literally we would slide right into the
with the
player seats.
The player seats. Okay, yeah. I know
Yeah, we would hit each other and be like,
see,
we slide right into the seats like boom.
Nah, see, I hated playing the one thing I used to hate playing the snow. That's you think it sounds cool until you play into the snow. You play
I don't want to play in no snow.
Either.
It sounds fun, but it's not.
Yeah. Playing in the rain is fun.
Playing in the
mud and everything. I love that.
Move them. No feeling. I could never play in the cold.
I was able to play in the cold. I just couldn't play in the snow. Snow was like, I didn't mind playing in the cold because they didn't really want to attack you like that. Again, once you get past that second level, the safeties. That's when you're in high school. Safeties are not safeties. They're really like corners. So you you're running right by them, stiff arm, get by me, score touchdown.
The arm tackle, they like this trying to tackle.
Oh yeah, they trying to when they reaching out, when they just see that reach out, that reach out is the best thing to see as a running back. You're like, get the hell out.
Love, that's like a turnstile.
Yo,
the turnstile, run right through it. Metro card, have your Metro card out.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Once I get past that second level, I say, if you're not a linebacker comparable to my size, I don't respect you. You know what I mean? You gotta be comparable to my size. If you're not, I'm not. Those little fat linebackers they used to have in high school, I used to be like, what kind of fat linebackers? Not catching me.
Yeah.
Hey, come on, man. Solomon can run. I'm letting y'all know right now. I was fast. You know what I mean? Don't get fooled. I ran track too.
You think that's the best player in the draft, man? That's crazy, man. We got Shamar.
Yo, did Shedeur get drafted yet?
I don't think so.
He's gonna fall out the first round. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's so crazy, man. Damn, I got that bet right, but I didn't know it was gonna be that right. I was hoping he'd get drafted in the teens, you know. But yeah, he got drafted.
So y'all got Malachi Starks.
Yeah, feeling all right about that. I mean, we did need safety. Like I said, we needed
pair him up with Keith Hamilton.
Yeah, Kyle.
Kyle Hamilton.
Respect the boy's name. You know what I mean? But no. Real talk, I like to play because he's more of a. Because I did see some of his highlights. He's more of a free. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
he kind of got burnt this year, though.
Yeah,
Actually, I watched him too. He kind of burnt times this year.
He be all right.
Me personally, as a Bengals fan, I'm not.
Listen, man. Don't worry. He's there to help. He's first round talent. He's gonna be good. I believe he's gonna be a great playmaker.
Pittsburgh got that boy Derek Harmon now. He's a beast.
Yeah, but Pittsburgh, we don't respect the offense with Pittsburgh. So what we really doing? We still don't respect it. But let's get to the song promotions though. Yeah, let's get to the song promotions. Yo, shout out to everybody here. Shout out to Menkheppera. Shout out to Menkheppera's kids. You know what I mean? Chilling. They're doing their thing right now.
Yeah, they running. They all in 80s house, man. I feel so embarrassed, man.
They're killing. They're killing them goldfish.
They was over there with 80s.
I was ready though. I had goldfish snacks. I had juice boxes. Yep. I got chocolate milk. You know what I'm saying? They playing with the cat toys.
Yep. Yo, they killing them goldfishes though.
Yo,
the cat came out here and the cat was wet, and I was like, yo, what's wrong? Why is the cat wet? The damn kids was spraying the cat with the water gun.
Yo.
Yo, you gotta let me know in advance because I can set up the little Nintendo, little Sega Genesis in the corner TV. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
I got the small little one. You know the one that has all the games? Nah, not the original. I got that one. You know those small consoles you can get? It has every single game all in one little device. Yeah, I got one of those. Yeah, it's good for kids that come around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Shout out to them.
Yeah, I mean.
That's real talk.
I can do Call of Duty right here if I wanted to, but I'm trying to cut that down too.
Yeah. Nah, 80.
I used to, man. I gotta get things done now. I'm getting older. It's like I'm trying to do drop shipping and stuff now. You know what I'm saying?
Think so? Nick Emerald.
Yeah, we could do that. We could do that. Yeah. Ooh. We can go on Twitch with it. Yeah, man, it's fun. It was fun.
But damn, yeah, let's move to the song promotions. Let's
here we go. Y'all ready?
Yep.
Song promotions. You send in your music, we play it live on the show for Killah Priest and the world to hear.
Hey, on my mom, at first I thought that was a part of the song. I thought that was a song or something, yo. Oh, man.
That's real talk.
That's how it sounded to me when I first heard it.
Yeah, man. Much love to y'all, man. Shout out to the craft room, man. Shout out to y'all. Seeing y'all talking. You know what I mean? You know, bear with us.
Somebody called you Uncle Sound Dad.
Yeah.
AD technically.
Sound Uncle.
Yes. Technically, AD, you are the Unc age.
I'll take it. I'll be more ready. You gotta let me know when they come by. You know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
Uncle Sound.
Uncle
Sound.
Yeah.
Real talk. Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
Much love.
All right. Okay. Here we go. Our first submission is by an artist named YK Sin. From California. The song is called Ghost of Hip Hop.
Right.
You gotta do the promotions.
We just did it.
Yeah, we just did it. Yeah.
Here we go.
The key to any con is placing the mark in a position where he thinks that reward will come or harm will be avoided if he does exactly as he is told by the character assumed by the con man.
Right, Doe.
That's a remarkably good analysis of a very complex issue, Chris. Oh, thanks. You know, I should write a book. Just a pamphlet.
You know who I am. It's that new shit, same old bullshit. It's that new shit, same old bullshit. It's that new shit, same old bullshit. Same old bullshit, same old bullshit. Slave master, killer, Aquila into the scene. I'm highly unstable and I'm out to get your cream. The same lunatic, don't quit, so think again. Stuff a grenade in your fucking mouth to recite acts of sin. Terrible, ludicrous, type of pain I inflict. And right before you blow, make sure you're mentally equipped for hereafter. Then I ghost bust your ass. You saw a flash of light before you went to the past. Homicidal maniac, no telling when I burst. Kill you with a smile on my face, and even worse. Cause paralysis, too late to move. Eating alive on my mental. It's time for parental consent when I'm sick. Back to get you bit. It was straight for your jugular, not swallow with intent. My will is ill, you've not tasted a verse. And it just keeps coming like a bloody dreaded curse. Following your swallow and get your landings from my fall. Choke your ass blind so you don't know the fuck you are. Stupid pussy boy, make me wanna flip. Stack you like some chips, but you just standing there dead. It's that new shit, same old bullshit. It's that new shit, same old bullshit. It's that new shit, same old bullshit. Same old bullshit, same old bullshit. Purple horseshoes, bitch, throwing clovers, and a pile of shit. Sickening and disgusting in a bowl full of spit with grits. You couldn't taste this style with the tongue in your mouth. Think about it for a while. Decompose come like acid, full of strychnine. Fucking up your spine, sucking up your grapevine. Like in that movie Scanners, but I play you like a groove. Bash you smash to the post, cause I'm still silky smooth. But worse than Klingons. So watch your surroundings when you playing my song. Put any tricky on track, like a star to be exact. Take you 24 hours and a light year to see where I'm at. Fucking backwards toward priest, so he hit me with a bottle. I thought it was holy water, but it was gin, so I swallowed. With just a bit of tonic, he ripped out some lines. I'm brandishing my gat, so he pulls a book of rhymes. What's that between the page? He said it's just a sack, so we blazed in the cathedral and freaked to the max. It's that new shit, same old bullshit. It's that new shit, same old bullshit. It's that new shit, same old bullshit. Same old bullshit, same old bullshit. I told you all motherfuckers was gonna hear me. Word. These motherfuckers. YK Sin, Primo, HDX Studios. More juice than Zeus. Unleash the Titans in the booth. It's that new shit.
Yeah, that was YK Sin from California. Song was called Ghost of Hip Hop. He says shout out to the perverted monk on the camera. What y'all think of that?
It was cool. I liked it.
You said perverted monk.
That's what it says. On the camera.
Oh, that's the director. Oh.
Yeah.
Wild name, right? But yeah. It was good. It was good. You know what I mean? I can't really say anything that is extravagant. But like, yeah, I think it's alright.
I think it's that new shit. Ain't no bullshit.
That's real talk. That's real talk.
Yeah, it's got good hype, good energy.
Yeah, it's definitely hype.
Yeah, definitely. I like that
Definitely
song.
hype.
It was dope.
Definitely hype.
Yeah. Mix was good. Production was good. I like the hit. I like the beat. I like the mix.
All that was clean. Fact.
Yeah. Mastering was good. They sound legit. YK Sin, California.
Shout out to YK Sin from California.
That was
ready.
Yeah. Good submission.
Facts. Great, solid submission, bro.
Looking forward to hearing more.
Yep.
That was cool. Cool video too. All right, let's go. Next up, we've got an artist named Brown Baron from Bensco 21.
Brown Baron, what's up, bro? He got them beats.
Song is called Fish Swim in Circles. He says, salute to KP, AD, the whole Podcraft, and Raja Karish catching some big fish up there in France. Salute. Here we go. It's an MP3.
Called the Baron. En de vogels zingen, vissen zwemmen en dringen. Echte stukken dingen die glimmen, laat de zon schijnen. En de vogels zingen, vissen zwemmen en dringen. Ik schilder het plaatje in de zon, deze staat. De meesten herkennen maar niet mijn praat. Het komt omdat er een andere frequentie op staat. Dat verklaart de verwarring, geen haat, geen spanning. De bruine bron geeft een andere landing. Maar ik ben content met het druppel van mijn branding. De regels die ik schend moeten geschonden worden. De Babeltoren, de wederopkomst van de moren. Ik kom de geschiedenis plus de toekomst verstoren. keer het achterstevoren. Het blijft zich verplaatsen, de kolommen. Je ziet mij er niet in voorkomen. Ik aanschouw in een tolbaronnen. Het stinkt niet naar kolonie. Was jij er ook? Liep je mee in de loop? Wat zei je? Ik was afgeleid door die stoot. Ik ben serieus met die joke. Jij denkt ik maak een joke. De kans is groot. Alexander, droog is een salamander. Als het moet zie je mijn tanden. Mijn scope is gekalibreerd in de juiste standen. Kom niet met white supremacy. Ik zet jouw tanden in de stoelbanden. Kijk naar lange. Ik kom niet veel fatsoens uit de stallen. Hier geldt het adrenaline van Stalin. We hebben maling aan je mening. Ik lach om de meeste belegering. Die gaat hier tegen de regen in. En denk weg te gaan zonder te betalen van de rekening. DRA gooit een andere swing met de zweep in de hiphopkring. Laat de zon schijnen en de vogels zingen. Vissen zwemmen in kringen, exes pikken dingen die glimmen. Exes pikken dingen die glimmen. Vissen zwemmen in kringen. Laat de zon schijnen en de vogels zingen. Laat de zon schijnen en de vogels zingen. Vissen zwemmen in kringen, exes pikken dingen die glimmen. Exes pikken dingen die glimmen. Vissen zwemmen in kringen. Laat de zon schijnen en de vogels zingen.
All right, what y'all think of that?
I like the beat a whole lot.
Cool. I see the Espanol.
Oh my god, bro! Somebody just sent me the funniest text I ever seen, son.
Yeah.
Yo.
Go on the music?
Nah.
Nah.
They just sent me a random video like 3 years ago today. What I was doing, I was just drunk acting a fool. Son.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, yo, I'm so embarrassing. So you can't take me nowhere, son.
Yo, how'd you like that track?
Baby in the Tree.
No, that track was unorthodox. Had a different feel to it, had a different beat. Personally, it's not for me, but shout out to Brown Baron. He always comes with the little unorthodox sounds and stuff like that. He got his own little thing going on to him. Keep going. Like I said before, like if he mastered that, you know what I'm saying? He go places.
Y'all agree?
Yeah, I think it was cool. Like I mean, shout out to the Espanol in the background. I don't got nothing right now for this man. Would say is muy bien too. No, muy bien.
Yeah.
Say that. There we go. You know what I mean? I've been trying to learn my Hispanic.
Get that Spanish up, man. You're in California. You gotta know Spanish.
I'm trying.
Yeah. Habla español.
I had an ex that was Dominican, so I had a little. Yeah, I had an ex that was Dominican. I could never. Whenever she got mad at me, I couldn't say it. Shout out though.
Yeah.
Real talk.
That's what's up. All right, let's go. Next up, we got a track here from Reborn The Rebizzle from Danbury, Connecticut. It's called DIE, Depart Into Eternity. Here we go.
Yeah. This is a very sobering and serious message right here. You know what I mean? Have you ever wondered what it's like when you die? When your time is up here on earth? The time that you spent here? For ours life is nothing but a vapor, you know what I mean? So this one right here is called Die. Depart into eternity. Check it out. It is appointed unto us once to die in the judgment. It seems puzzling, but it's the truth, so stop bugging, but rather consider, cause every life withers. The truth seems bitter, but God says, come hither. I had to sober you up and yoking you up for real. The word woken you up and broke you up, so what the deal? Every life from Adam like the sand is being blown away. We appear for little seeds and then we're going to the grave. Life is short, so I'll take it for granted. As soon as you landed on this planet, that's when life journey began, kid. Life is full of choices, whether right or wrong. You can hear God's voice as I write this song. This is a sobering message, hoping you get it and accept it. Cause most will reject it, won't accept it but disrespect it. But this ain't meant to scare you, but rather prepare you. Cause death is inevitable, so why would y'all reject the truth? Yeah. You see how sobering this message is? And this is something that we all have to consider. Because every day we hear somebody dying, you know what I mean? And we never know when the sand of our hourglass runs out. That's right. But nevertheless, I got some good news. Check it out. The good news that Christ was crucified for y'all, then died for y'all. 3 days later rose high for y'all. No longer have to suffer sin's penalty. No more enmity between God and man, like enemies. Cause the pavement of sin is death. What more could be said when we breathe the last breath? But most slept and died before their time, even when I wrote this rhyme. Cause they chose to follow the leader that is very blind. So let me remind you that Christ the only path that you will find true. Don't let religious man blind you or bind you. Or open up your eyes and realize the devil's lies. He wants you burned in the fire with him, cause it's his demise. But this is real, cause God wants to bring it from death to life, left to right, so you can just step into the light. Word to speak with urgency, as if it's an emergency. Cause the question is, are we ready to depart into eternity? Eternity.
He's not even that good.
Yeah, what y'all think about that? Depart into eternity.
He's flowed on here before, Evan. He's
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I remember last time I was on here, he flowed on here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's nice.
Yeah.
Yep. Now, shout out to Reborn The Rebizzle, man. You know what I mean? Always spin deep, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Driving knowledge. So shout out to him, man. Killing it.
What you think, Z?
Come on, it's Reborn The Rebizzle, man. He comes through with a standard. He doesn't shy away from it. You know what he's giving you every time. He's a brand name. When you see Reborn The Rebizzle, you know you're getting messages. You know you're getting deep intellectual rap. You know he's going to give you bars. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
He like Goya. Standard brand. You could trust and believe he's coming with that seasoning and that sauce.
Word up.
That's what's up. Shout out to Reborn The Rebizzle, another banger. Let's go. Keeping it rocking. Next up, we got an artist named David J. Blazer from Hell and Back. The song is called Ready Mental.
Back in the day, used to murder shit. I had it good. Before the game changed to the Hunger Games, and it came the rain. Inevitably, bringing the pain and the turbulence. Highly disturbed with it. The flames and the furious. I didn't work with it. Let alone see the worth in it. Nor myself to my father. So I didn't bother or receive his gifts. Deceived to the league, I was a piece of shit. So I walked towards the slaughter. Life hit harder than the waves in Sri Lanka. Shocking all my chakras. Then it was clear. Looking in the mirror at the monster. Attacking myself, hot and bothered. Blaming my father. Embarrassed at myself with that mental health trauma. Heavy mental in my ear pod. Tears dropped at the opera. Started plotting and how to get back on the top of the last plateau. How can I even ask to go somewhere that I haven't been before? What if it isn't there anymore? It doesn't exist or there's many levels to this like levels 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we on level 5 and I want some more. I hit 6 3 times faster than a devil's eye. And get larger than deviled egg. She was surprised. On my way to heaven, cross at level 7. Level 8 to my pride. On the 9th level, I took out the devil and my ego died. And life began at level 10. No more access denied. I'm naturally high, even passed on the pipe. Now I rap on the mic, fight for my life and sobriety. And when I'm not sober, it's not over, plus I try to be. Recently, waited to abuse booze at the age of 43. Taking like Dorothy. God said I have more for you to see. Turning 44, now I'm seeing them more. Feeling the pain and hearing the roar of the Lion King. But I'm not a lion, and if you know what I mean, I'm a cancer. He's the answer. I begin to rise like helium, escaping the millennium. Mine, heavy mental.
That beat reminds me of Jedi Mind. Jedi Mind Tricks. What y'all think about that track?
It's alright.
Yeah, I think it's
Shout
cool.
out to Dave J. Blazin. Blazer.
DJ
Word,
Blazer.
shout out to him. That was cool. That was more of his better tracks. Facts.
Dope.
All right.
Yeah, I think it's dope.
It's getting better. You can hear the improvements.
Facts.
Yeah, definitely.
I hear the growth.
Yeah.
Shout out to David J. Blazer.
Shout outs. Yeah.
Yes,
Shout out to the Reborn The Rebizzle too.
Yes,
My God.
Yeah, shout out to the craft room, man. If y'all just joined us live, we in here. Yeah, talk.
Levels to this shit. Yeah, you right.
It's
levels to this shit.
It's real talk.
You just went up a level. Level up. Level up.
All right, so that concludes the song promotion segment. We're gonna move on to the feature presentations.
Hey,
you ready?
This first presentation we got is by an artist named Z-Sosa.
Hey, bombs ahead.
Song is called Venting.
It's a little melodic joint.
It's you, Z?
Yeah.
Z-Sosa.
Z-Sosa.
Yeah. I'm driven by the situation, call my brothers this is switching sides. How you niggas gon' lie? Look me in the fucking eyes. Tell me how you down, always stick around, how you always gon' ride. But when it came to fucking time, ain't nobody hit my fucking line. Let me reminisce about this fucking chick that loved me, but she fucking other guys. Couldn't trust her with a grain of rice. She was living up a double life. Her friends would call me with the real story, now I gotta go there in her fucking lies. Cut her off, leave her mortified. She was out of place, had to organize. The circle was getting smaller. They say I'm switching on them. I'm getting my shit in order. She think I'm shitting on her. My vision is getting clearer. My judgment is getting surer. Notice I'm nowhere near it. I got a different aura. And I got a different mind state. I used to trap in 9 ways, and I can show you crime pays. Smokers' eyes dilate. Life's a gamble, high stakes. Murder at a high rate. Smoking on that high grade. Speeding on the highway. I've been through the trials and tribulations. I'm just glad I'm here and I'm alive. Rest in peace to all my brothers. Watching over all the guys. Gotta watch on who you call your brothers, cause these niggas demons in disguise. Real something you recognize. I can see the fake in his eyes. I'm driven by the situation, call my brothers this is switching sides. How you niggas gon' lie? Look me in the fucking eyes. Tell me how you down, always stick around, how you always gon' ride. But when it came to fucking time, ain't nobody hit my fucking line. Let me reminisce about this fucking chick that loved me, but she fucking other guys. Couldn't trust her with a grain of rice. She was living up a double life. Her friends would call me with the real story, now I gotta go there in her fucking lies. Cut her off, leave her mortified. She was out of place, had to organize.
Yeah, I know them effects on there was kind of. Who said that?
What's that chick name, yo? We gonna shout her out, man, and put her. We gonna put her on blast show. We gonna put her. Put the chick on.
Shout out to Jody.
Shout out. Yo.
Oh, he said who was Jody I was talking about?
Who you talking about? Yeah.
Yo, that's the crazy part is that's not even my situation. I was rapping for somebody else. So like, long story short, one of my bros, he was dealing with a chick or whatever. And you know how it go. They was messing around. You know what I'm saying? They always had good chemistry, but you know she was out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they always was on and off. So he finally like cut her off, and
found out a lot of details afterwards, right?
Yeah, that's
I got
fact.
you.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's a New York thing.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, that's a New York thing. That's real talk. But not for don't track though, G.
What you mean? What?
I like that
I
joke.
sound like T-Pain, a Young Thug.
Now you got a good sound though. It's also a sound that, like I said with the Fast and Furious credits, like that you have a wide market. That's hitting a general audience, which is good. That's what you want. You know what I mean? It sounds like it could go big.
Yeah,
So that's what I'm saying, Grand Wizard. Look, that's what my pops do. I could do that too, though. I had tracks like that when I was spitting too. What was that track I played? What was that? That was last week. No, 2 weeks ago. I played what? He wasn't here for that. I played the track. It was called what? It was called, what was that? It was Wave Creators. I was rapping on that. So I'm versatile. You just here for this, bro.
Yeah, it's nice. I like it.
You just here for this. You feel me? So
yeah,
it may not be for you, and that's cool. You feel me? That's mad cool. It may not be for you. That's cool. I wasn't trying to target your ears. Not like that. Like,
nah, but real talk.
Yeah.
If it's not, then I wasn't trying to target.
Yeah, you can't make an orange turn into apple juice. Let's put it like that.
Troy D.
You heard Thugger in there?
That's
you think I sound like Thugger, AD?
Like who?
Thugger.
I'm not familiar with that artist enough.
Young Thugger.
Young Thug.
Okay, Young Thug. Yeah. I thought that was another.
Like Thug.
Yeah. No, it sounds good. No. I'm just hearing like a very popular vibe. Like I'm thinking Wiz Khalifa. As far I'm not saying you sound like him at all. I'm just saying at the same.
I'm going off of Grand Wizard. We talking through the thing. So I'm looking at his thing and I'm just asking everybody like how he feel about what he said.
Yeah.
Got you.
We take all forms of criticisms here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a fact. I'm trying to get better. So
the production is good. That beat is good. Your mix is good. The mastering is good. I can't think of anything I would change or improve. I'm just impressed with the sound you're putting out. Do you know what I mean? Because we don't have that many submissions, even in the song promotions, that sounds like that. You sound like a professional.
Right.
You sound like you've been doing this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was smooth too. Wasn't no, you know what I'm saying? You could tell you seasoned. You know what I mean?
Right.
But you sounds like this music needs to be submitted for movies. Sounds like it should already be putting out into like publishing libraries.
Oh yeah, AD, that's your talent. You know what I mean? You know
well, I know people who do that. We just need to link him up. I just need to, get
somebody
an album
in the chat.
together.
What's her name? Neela. She asked me why I ain't put my stuff on Apple Music and stuff because I'm trying to get everything together. Everything got scattered. Like I had shout out to Viddy Papers. Me and him, we built the studio. All our music got scattered. My hard drive is here. Computer over there. So I'm trying to get everything together and trying to formulate how I'm going to attack. So it's good to be able to come here and broadcast my stuff and get live feedback.
Yeah, it's real. It's funny.
All right. That was straight fire, man.
Good looking, AD.
Yeah.
Good looking, y'all.
Shout
out to everybody that liked it. Everybody that gave me criticism. Shout out to y'all too.
Good talk.
If you
I'm
want
trying to get better, y'all. I'm trying to get better.
If you have like a link you want us to post, let us know for like promotional use or anything like that.
Right.
And then if you have a demo you want to send, like I could submit something to like I have like a connection that used to work with like Sony Music.
Oh, it's to do that yeah track. I'm gonna text you, AD. You know that.
Give me your 4 top tracks. Because usually when you submit demos, you want to keep it under 4 tracks total.
All right,
some people send a whole album. You want to do 4 of your best tracks, tops. It could be 3 or 2, but your 4 top tracks. Send them to me, and then I'll like shoot them down. And then if they like it, they dig it. We can take it from there.
I bet.
That's the best I can do.
All right.
Okay, let's move on. The next feature presentation we got is by Crip Jesus.
Shout out to Jesus in a blue
Stacking my money up like the Bible.
This one is called Ill Shit, featuring Nero the 4th.
My money stacked like the Bible.
Good talk. There you go.
Shout out Crip Jesus.
Shout out. That's Nero.
Shout out Nero.
Hey yo. Da Vinci. They say my turban on remind them of ISIS. Assault rifles, 762s in my devices. Pray Allah forgive all my vices. This money got me caught in the vice grip. I'm so high I might slip. On a crowd full of haters and imitators. They try to dim our light, but we shine brighter than Vegas. Chemical composition, beyond comprehension. I come from the stars by Mars where gods live in. The garden with cherubim swing swords forbidden. The scriptures that I spit was translated from Egyptian, it was written by Prophet Noble Drew Ali, descendant of the 7 seas from Indonesia to Belize, where Escobar was selling keys, flat tops and heavy D. I was on the block, running plays without the referee. New whip don't come with keys, but it's still full of keys. You know what I'm saying? It's that dirty money talk. Hey, yo. Look, hey yo, the clip barely fit up in the stick, but it's still hid. Real priesthood, you know we came to drill shit. The cup runneth over, never sober on some trill shit. Real priesthood, you know we on that ill shit. You already know what it is, the blue guys, the true guys. West Coast Wu-Tang, nigga. Y'all better show respect too, nigga. I'm slapping the shot on you niggas. We ain't playing no more with this shit, yo. When we touch down off the plane, we slide through New Jerusalem, Mecca, and Medina, and the desert, and all that. Shout out to Morocco, shout out to Sudan, shout out to New Jerusalem, shout out to Allah Born, you already know this, shout out to Allah Gordon. Free Supreme, you already know what it is, the blue guys, the true guys, nigga.
Yeah, what y'all think about that?
Yeah, they killed that. Shout out to them. I heard Lil Da Vinci in the background too.
Yeah, shout out to Crip Jesus show. We doing the show May 1st. May 1st.
Hey.
Now Valley Wellness Center. Be there or be square. You know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
May 1st, Crip Jesus in the building. We got other artists that's gonna be there with him. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be there. We doing it big. If you haven't had a chance, man, to come to Nile Valley Wellness, you gotta come check out the Nile. The Nile is super dope. Shout out to Little Da Vinci. Shout out to Nero.
Yep.
Let's do it.
That's
Royal
right.
Priesthood.
Shout out to the Da Vinci. Shout out to the Blue Tang.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure y'all tap in May 1st, right?
Word.
Make sure you go tap in, man.
Yeah, man. Let's kill it.
Right there in that super chat. Shout out Crip Jesus. He said produced by Da Vinci.
Blue Tang.
Killing it.
All right, we got another one.
Uh-oh.
Let me set this up. This one is by Crip Jesus
Fuji.
and Nero the Fourth Fuji. This song is called Chemistry.
Oh, y'all was really working. Damn.
Oh, like for real, they've been working.
Yeah, they said they did like 7 joints.
Yeah, I heard. I got the little what's it called? Easter eggs. I got the Easter eggs. I was like, y'all, all right. I see what y'all been working on. Heard y'all.
Hold on, I'm trying to set up the here we go, now playing.
Don't move.
I want to set the credits up. Okay, here we go. All right. Boom. Let's go.
Only believe what you feel, cause it's all chemistry. Don't believe nothing you hear, don't believe nothing you see. Only believe what you feel, cause it's all chemistry. Yeah, you are listening to the sounds of Royal Priesthood, Da Vinci. Chemistry, the science of chemistry. The land of the original man, woman and child, the masters of alchemy, the science of the god.
This music I use it to paint pictures and take you through the museum of my mind. This is blues like Langston Hughes infused with poison if you choose to use it. Happy pain, beautiful pollution. Raise the institutions due to my predicaments. Sticky situations, I got in with my constituents. Forced to use instruments like 4, 5s, 9s, and hecklers. My queen looking like Foxy Brown and leather. Weather like 70, still facing felonies. And still blow most of the bag on the weaponry. Your girl still texting me, but I don't care how she feel. Cause no, I'm not Dr. Phil. The blunt fat like Uncle Phil. Fresh prints like I'm Will. Fingerprints on the steel. Tell Jesus take the wheel. I'm gone off another pill. My bro trying to appeal. Free King 7 Allah. No matter what, it's nothing higher than the gods. D Mecca, what up? What up? Free Bar and High Cypher, what up? Tap in with me, Lord. Black Knowledge in Medina, what up? What up?
Nice. What y'all think about that?
Shit hard.
Yeah, that shit hard.
Smooth.
That's like a nice interlude.
Yeah, like a nice interlude, yo.
Smooth.
Smooth. I like that.
Jesus, man. Nero with the full Fuji chemistry. That shit was hard. Shout out to the Blue Tang. Whenever that dropped, that shit was hard.
It kind of sounds like they're making timeless music.
Yeah.
Because of the choice of beats, it's a timeless sound. Do you know what I mean? That they're making home cooked meals with their music.
Facts.
Because that type of music's gonna last a long time. The fact that beat is still hard shows how long. That's not fast food music.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? So, really good stuff. That's why that's feature presentation stuff right there. You know what I mean? So, shout out to everybody who submitted tracks. The song promotions go on every episode of the Killah Priest Podcraft. You can click the link in the description if you want to submit your tracks. You can also submit tracks of your friends who are also making music if you want to help promote them. I would get their permission first, though. And it works out pretty well for promotions because people will take the clips, put it on their Instagram. Just make sure you hashtag Killah Priest Podcraft, or you can put Killah Priest Podcast. Both hashtags work. But that was cool. Shout out to everybody. We do not have a show this Sunday, just so y'all know. No show this Sunday, but check because Priest might go live anyway from his spot. But no Podcraft this Sunday.
Oh yeah, show the flyer. The flyer on
Oh yeah,
the one I sent you. Yeah.
That's
Show the flyer. Yeah. Real talk.
We'll definitely be back here on Thursday next week.
That's real talk. We're gonna be here.
Yeah.
Let me see what's the date next week. Actually, that actually depends. That really depends. Actually. Yeah.
May 1st.
Oh, it's May 1st. Oh, shout out to my little sister, man. It's her birthday.
Yep, that's May Day.
Shout out to Nalani.
Yep, shout out to her, man. Yeah, she out there.
May 1st.
The Mayo gonna be crazy out there. Y'all better
yeah.
That's right.
And then it's also gonna be May the 4th be with you.
4th.
We're gonna have a Star Wars theme that weekend.
Star Wars Day.
All right, yeah, there you go, y'all. There y'all go. Make sure y'all go out there. Shout out to my dad. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody out there.
Real
talk. Go out there. He's gonna be in Brooklyn. It's gonna be a crazy show. You know what I mean? If y'all can make it, y'all can make it. You know what I mean? Looks fire. Oh, there's gonna be an after party too. Oh shoot! All right, gonna be an after party.
Who's gonna be there? Hold on, move.
Yeah.
Son C. Shout out to Uncle Son C, man.
Real talk. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Tiger.
Full Moon, yeah, real talk. Yo, much love to everybody.
Full Moon gonna be there?
Yeah, Full Moon gonna be there, yeah.
Tiger.
Real talk.
Hold on, what that's at? Hold on.
Yeah.
What is that? 11:33 clocks in.
Yeah. Make sure y'all
get that.
Yeah.
Saturday, April 26th.
Saturday at 8.
Yep.
Oh, now I might have to pop out.
Brooklyn, New York.
You gotta pop out.
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas.
I was
Woodsy Bar and Restaurant.
Good talk, man. Yeah, man, it's gonna be fire, y'all. If y'all can make it, you know what I mean? Shout out to y'all.
That's what's up.
All right. Yep. Okay. I mean, yeah, damn. All right. Well, Menkheppera.
Man, May 1st, Crip Jesus, Little Da Vinci, Royal Priesthood.
That's love, brother.
Yeah.
That's
Come
love,
on in,
brother.
man. Now Valley Wellness Center. We in the building.
Yep, man. That's beautiful, man.
Yeah. Shout out to, you know what I'm saying, call him Poochie.
Yep.
Shout out to Amenhotep, Amenhotep.
Yep. They gonna look back on this day and be like, we was on the Podcraft.
Yeah.
That's real talk. Love, man. That's real talk.
You want to say something, Big Dog?
I want to say shout out to my mom.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
What you want to say?
Shout out to your mommy when you was having nothing and you having nothing to eat.
They live. They
Said a
live.
shout out to your mommy when you ain't had nothing to eat.
That's real.
Mommy go always had something to eat.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's love, man. Real
That's
love.
what's up. They
Real
love their mommy.
Mm-hmm. Who don't, man? You gotta love your mama.
That's
Just
what's
real
up.
talk, man.
Yeah.
All right, Z, got anything to say?
Nah, man, I'm just hanging in there, man, by a thread.
Real talk.
I don't want to be misled.
I just want to shout out to everybody. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody that showed me love, and shout out to the haters too. You know, I appreciate
word up.
y'all. I love y'all, man. Because
They keep their name up.
yo, they do keep my name up, you know? And I mean, if you hate on me, then hey, I'm doing something right. It's that toxic part gets
You know
sold,
what they
right?
say, yo, you ain't popping unless you got some haters.
Real talk, real talk. Nah, I show love to everybody, you know what I mean? Real talk. If you hate me, you love me, real talk. Shout out to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all.
Ain't nobody hate SoloGem though, yo.
Oh nah, you know, people don't know. I don't know people that hate because they got it's that sun, that spirit that turns them off. So I don't know what it is. But hey, real talk, shout out to y'all though. You know what I mean? I see the messages. I always see, you know what I mean? So I shout out to them. But anyway. So yeah, I guess it's time to get out of here, right? It's really time to get out of here.
Yes, sir.
Do your thing, man. Keep you
Piece the golden
show
foot.
me potato salad. Real talk. Nah, but like, but much love to y'all. Shouts at the craft, man. We're gonna get up and out of here. Hold on, I gotta do the tradition. Yeah. That's right. Real talk.
Dear colony, I am gone and do not follow me. I left no pheromones. I'm on a mission of my own. Where I'm going is alone. Give the queen my regards. What I seen last week was so hard, she left my heart permanently scarred. During 007 hours during the Operation Termite Mound, I was left there bound. There was no food or larvae around. Our battalion searched the whole grounds. I was sent there with our liberators and corporals for some detainees on some classification of some other insects. Unknown. If they detest, we made arrests. That same night, the platoon had to find rest, so we slept inside of abandoned trapdoor spider nest. The very next morning, who came in swarming with some trapjaws trying to fight our sect. The combat resulted in a few more deaths, but we sung our mantra. We are ants. We are ants. And the plants we must protect. During the daylight, we gorged on millions of parasites, cut in pieces so many bodies of mosquitoes larvae. We are the original army of the safari. We eat fly maggots, bed bug eggs, cockroach eggs. You should watch them, they crack like tacos on a tray. Our strong mandibles can crack bones and tear through flesh of insects and chew through tissue of any animal. We're the smallest but the strongest of the botanical. We are ants. We are ants. Stare at the word giants and you'll see our name. During our march, we carry rocks, we carry leaves, we carry grains. Our body is armor. In our sector, we forge nectar. We'll give our lives to protect our base. Even if bears want our honey, ask the wood ants, we'll spray phoric acid in your face. And it's not difficult when we get to the edge of a lake. We connect at the head, we connect at the legs. And others climb on top of us. They connect at the head, they connect at the legs. Over and over, connect at the head, connect at the legs. Patches of ants going over the waves. Now I'm at the end of my days, so I'm writing this page. As my heart beats slower and the time comes nearer, I'm also telling my story to a ladybug and a caterpillar. The ant slowly turned towards the caterpillar and started to cry and said, though I had many blessings, only one I was denied. The caterpillar asked, what was that, old ant? The ant said, before I die, I wanted to stare eye to eye and talk to a butterfly.